Time to play the game. Alright, if I remember correctly, I was gonna hang out with Sojiro when I came back. So, yep, okay. His head hurts, huh? Is it okay for me to stick my nose in Sojiro and this problem? I should be able to help them with my current level of kindness. Grow stronger soon. Let's go ahead and help him out.
Alright,
Well, I guess there's no point in worrying. Help me clean up. Hey, there's food. What's wrong? It's not like you to come here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details. I've got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Hacking, of course. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now that we have all this data. This is a criminal offense, you idiot. There's no way we'd be able to use this stuff in court. But
Jeez.
we've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not gonna try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? But, Sojiro, I only did it because of all that stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking, when push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So, you know, maybe there's someone better out there for you. Somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro? That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better, for your own sake. Fine, I still have Nin and Mona and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. Makes sense though. You're the ones who saved her after all. That's where you're wrong, Sojiro. Really wrong about that. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to care for Furuba. Look where that got me though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here. But deep down, I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and the curry people love so much are both just excuses. It's not true. But I mean, I spent more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Furuba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke, try to cool off a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Furuba for me? I should head upstairs. Then, do you want to talk? Yeah. Thanks. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How good he was at making curry, how interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I remember how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. I said some real mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You should tell him that. Yeah, you're right. Furuba, can I come in? Sojiro, look, I'm sorry about what I said just now. Well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? I know it might be more fun living with people your age like that, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So, will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey, quit your laughing. You're exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So let's keep living together. Futaba. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. Are you saying I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. No hesitation. Don't come complaining to me if you regret it. Actually, I'm not gonna let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. I might not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. And you can stay with me for as long as you'd like. Forever. I will. Forever. I can't wait to keep sort of living with you too, Ned. It's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. I'm out of here. Bye! I'm such a fool. My whole life, I've taken the easy way out. God bless, what is on my elbow that's making it itch? Avoid these kind of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Walkabout when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. How you should just accept the hand you're dealt in life. But those were mere excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again, but I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today.
Thanks.
Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life. I feel like my bond has grown deeper. Rank 7.
All right.
I'm going home.
Alright, I better head home too. Don't stay up too late, okay? I don't want you oversleeping. Man, I think I got a mosquito bite on my elbow. What's up, Shujiro? Hey, you good to talk? I talked to Futaba again after that. I don't know how it took me so long when we've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. How do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. That's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. I'm truly glad. Yeah, damn it. Listen to me. Skipped it. Oops. Let's see. Yeah. Damn it, listen to me. Even I'm getting embarrassed. Huh, what am I doing? Calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings. But I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up. Well, I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow.
Well then.
Only thing left to do is wait for the outcome. Yes, I know. This one's pretty dark rumor about a big shot producer in the entertainment industry. Apparently he's been forcing young idols and other girls to have sex with him to move up in the ranks. Feels like he's just feeding off their drama. I can't overlook that. Right? Anyway, have you heard of Shiro Asakura? It seems like he's behind these crimes. Well, I'll be counting on you for the rest. Alright, cool. Got a new request. Diamond us. Are you free today and what you up to? Well, let's check the confidant things. I know that Ryuji is just down there. So Jiro and Ryuji is 3. He's 4. What's this next thing? Is that rank 5? Laced bullets. What's that? Straight of an ailment inflicting gunshot. Alright, well, I will do with that later. Let's for now go to
Okay.
the request. Let's go ahead and head into Mementos.
Everyone's here.
Don't worry, we did our best. Let's believe in that and wait to see what happens. View requests.
Hey.
We're going through the request now. Isn't that somewhat dangerous? You really can't let people suffer, huh? I'll come too if you're going then. Well, everyone's here. This is a good opportunity to sort through the Mementos target
Listen
list that we have. Let's just producer.
Huh.
Alright, let's go ahead
Very
and
well.
change his heart too.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and head into Mementos now. Explore Mementos.
Come on. Let's go.
We will. I gotta also finish collecting stamps actually. Damn, I never did that. I meant to do that too. Oh, well, you guys might be stuck with me collecting stamps. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. What do I want to wear? We'll just wear the classic. Alright, where is this? Good, perfect. Alright, and then we'll go explore the other area. That's the stamp sheet. That works out. I know he's below us. Good. Let's go down. I need to grab a drink or something in here. Know that already. Come on, load it. Thank you.
Starting the search.
Alright. These new stamps. Yes, we will go to the stamp. Don't know if these guys will run from us yet. Might as well get some quick experience this way. Shadow Factorization. When you highlight a target in battle, you will be able to see which attacks are null, repelled, and drained. Attributes are displayed as the status of the attack will not be shown.
The enemy is weak, but wind won't do much to less skills will work here. We are the better fighters. Use fire attacks to hit its weak point.
Don't need to use fire attacks. Use light attacks to deliver.
Good work, everyone. Okay,
I hear
let's
you
move
watching.
on.
What are you telling me? That's what I think. 10 o'clock is what that alarm was set for on that watch.
That's a new skill.
Alright.
Let's try it out.
Anyways.
All right.
They were too weak to bother with.
Alright. Let's see. Are you gonna run for me? Yes. It's not really worth it if they're gonna keep running from me.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
Let's see. I'm gonna grab them if they were locked, but they're not locked, so I get to stay ungrabbed.
Shadow ahead. Take caution.
No, you can't make me. Alright, stamp. 23, 7 left. Gotta find 7 more stamps.
The platform.
Yes, the platform. Ooh, on the platform. Okay, what do we got here?
We've made it to the platform. What now?
But now is we continue investigating.
Hey, Mona. Are you ticklish on the inside?
Hey, stop
That
it!
sounded
Don't mess around in there!
Inappropriate, Ryuji. That was wrong.
Huh? Oh, a treasure chest. Let's open it.
Nope. Let's not. Pretend we did. Okay, is that everything? Alright.
You know, lately it's felt like someone's been staring at me in class.
Really? Oop, 6 more. Let's go out of here now. Probably increase the,
Here are the
chance
search
game.
results.
What we got? Ah, cool. We got a stamp. That'll put us at 5 more. Getting there. Click.
Chest!
That's nothing important. I was hoping it would be the aluminum sheets I needed. Alright, let's go to the lower area. 5 more stamps to find. Hey, look, it's the kid. Come on, Fruitable,
Joker,
give me a scan.
I'm picking up something odd from the tracks. Keep a close eye on the ground.
Okay. Damn it. That was no bueno. I gotta find the path back up.
Oh, the platform! We can probably head down from here.
Probably. Run from me, fools. Fly, you fools! Take back my, Lord of the Rings reference.
Watching humans make-
apologize profusely for it. Cool. Alright, 4 more to find. Watch out. Thank you. Wait. No.
I found a chest. What do you want to do, Joker?
Ah. I want to go up to the previous floor and see if there's a missing stamp there. Area 4, we're back. Especially seeing as I don't know if he's actually still here now. Kid was here. I gotta find the kid again later, which kind of sucks. I think he's just randomly appearing out for us.
There's an enemy. Be careful.
No.
My stomach is rumbling. Could this be car sickness? Fascinating.
You, enjoying yourself over there?
There's a shadow waiting around here.
There is. Okay. That will eventually work mapped out. This one's mapped out. I don't think the kid's here.
I'm feeling speedier than ever.
Watch out.
Hold on tight, everyone! Don't worry, full speed ahead!
Well, the kid left. So no stamp there. Already got it here. Where we set the It'd be funny if I stamp reappeared here though. Like that. Alright. 3 stamps left to find. Yay! Just gotta find the exit door. Bum, bum, bum. That's not it. There we go.
We've made it.
We made it to the next floor. Rest area 6.
All right.
Yawn. Rest area on. Area 7.
is what I saw.
Alright, we gotta. Yes, we do. We're getting there. I have all the best things.
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
It is.
It's fun time.
No, it's not. Pass it in. Yay, stamps. Alright, 2 more to find.
Fiddle with anything in there. Got
Alright, just got 2 more stamps to find. Hey, look, it's a kid. Maybe I'll actually change over some of my stuff.
I'll send you the.
Alright, so kid. Just a kid, no extra stamps, okay.
Oh, mister.
Hey, kid. Oh, I guess it'll
Hey,
fry.
mister.
Yes, it is. Alright, take it. Put this here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm making shit.
Good.
Thank you. Thanks. Ring of Pride. Cognition. Experience up. Money rewards up. Ask for a change. Please. Alright, we just got, what, 5 more things to fill out? 17 points for the next set of stuff. Items for trade. What we got? Alright. We fill. Well, we're going to go to the lower level first. Just got, what, 2 more stamps, I think I said? Yeah, 2 more.
This is what I saw.
What did you see? Did you see any extra stamps? No.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's the kid, Jose. I just saw you.
I'll send you the results.
Alright. As long is there a stamp? No stamp. That's all I really care. Alright, I guess we'll have to explore this one. Just gotta get 2 more stamps. Let me see 2.
There's a shadow.
stamps.
Be careful. A treasure chest. There must be something good inside.
I'm sure there is. Oh, they're actually fighting me?
You're surrounded by weaklings. What, did they sneak up on you?
Kind of. I didn't think they would fight me.
No way!
But guess what?
This doesn't look good.
By the
Be
myriad
careful.
truths.
Enemies defeated. All right, Joker. Now, let's continue, okay? Let's move on.
All right.
Oh, so
Now, let's hurry ahead.
they're actually gonna fight us. Which is good. It means we're at a point where they're supposedly,
Surprise attack successful. Now just don't lose. Ooh, that was cool. We're evenly matched here. Just don't let your guard down.
Up to you.
Not done yet. Get ready.
Are you weak to fire?
Eat this. An enemy's burning. All of the wings deal major damage.
And guess what? It will monkey speak. Talk. Let me your power. Yeah. Alright, cool. Got a new mask. Hanuman. Hanuman is Chinese, I believe.
You've Joker?
Pretty sure it's a Chinese thing. And it's also referenced in...
A new move!
There's some vocabulary that's referenced in. Maziodyne.
Cool. I'll give it a
Cover
try.
SPX. So it's 20%, 3% of SP to backup members after that.
All right.
Okay. We're investigating treasure chests. Last we might as well
Oh.
finish. Not sure we'll get, but hey, could be worse. A black Kagatana. Okay. Nope.
We reached the
That's why I found it down platform.
enemy. Fire won't work.
Okay, so either holy, ice, or wind.
It's
I don't
time.
know if I have any of this. Holy, ice, fire, or wind.
No. Persona!
Let's do that. Oh, I see. I wonder if I can use a special on him still. She's about to beat. Yep.
Panther's
Alright.
upset? She won't listen to me.
Oh.
I'll
Fine.
use my persona. Like that. Good work, Queen. I'm glad we won. Just like I thought.
All right.
Right.
And we're done. Come on, let's go.
Nope. Not until we investigate this whole place, and I'm sure that I'm not missing a stamp. It's just how it works now, man. We're in here, we're in here.
One enemy. No psychokinesis. Attack with something else.
I don't have anything that'll probably work, so if I can. Nope.
Persona!
I can get a hit in.
Sure.
Okay? Oh, crash that. That's our queen. Please don't resist.
Talk. Lend me your power. Give me your power. Fine. You wanna join me?
There,
You die.
that's
I am.
Have a bad
I'm
feeling
good.
about that one.
Yeah, you do.
It's time.
What about this?
Ooh, free stuff. We're done here. Let's go. Okay, let's move on.
Pardon. Well, I'm going to
All right.
really that tired, to be honest.
That was easy. I s-
Let's go to the war area now. Oh, I got 2 more stamps to find. And I can't find them.
This area's got a lot of shadows. Proceed with caution, Joker.
Okay.
They found us.
Yes, they did. I forgot that there was this one
Great blast skills will work here.
Less.
The enemy is weak,
I
but
don't have
don't
bless
collapse yet.
By the myriad truths.
They die instead.
Now, let's continue. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That easy, huh?
Yep.
I can tell by your face.
What's that?
We got the advantage. Don't rush this. I'll use my persona. Out of our
My
way.
persona and
We all did great, huh? Okay, let's move on.
All right.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
I hope so. Because we kind of have overall strength there. Alright,
Oh, the platform. We can get down from here.
we can.
Haven't got the advantage.
Got you.
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Persona!
Enemy defeated! All right, Joker! Let's catch your breath. Okay, let's move
I'm not gonna
on.
catch my breath first thing.
Okay.
A decisive victory. Oh, a treasure chest! The shadow sees you! Have a bad feeling about that one!
I think everyone else got with them. That's the bad feeling I had too.
Let's catch your breath, just like I thought.
All right. Level up.
Yeah. Awesome. Leveled up.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Depending on the type of person you are, that might be interesting. Yeah, look, a treasure demon.
Ooh, a rare one! Looking good! Joker beat 2 enemies!
I'm probably going like, oh man. You know,
Come. Not that.
never mind.
It's time.
This treasure demon's done for! Yes! Victory! Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
That was fast. Oh, I'm getting sleepy with nothing to do.
It's okay. Sleeping's better than, why the fuck?
Now's our chance! Beat him up! Enemies defeated! All right, Joker! That one's just weird. I don't know what it's gonna do.
Persona!
I'm gonna die like the rest.
Nice! Good work, everyone. Just like I thought.
Alright. Izigami no Okami, Picaro.
I will stop them.
The Almighty boost. Strengthen Almighty and skills by 25%.
Okay.
I felt the difference in strength in that fight.
Alright, well. Let's go fight the boss of this area. Asukura's shadow. He's acting like he owns the place. He's producer in the world of entertainment, destroyer. Dreams of young girls, right?
What a
Can't
jerk!
let this go. Keep. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going even if you try to stop me.
Okay.
No one's going to stop you, so calm down. Let's go. Whoa, the Phantom Thieves. Did you come to ask me to manage you?
What?
Yeah, right. Just what you're going to do to these girls. You're getting the wrong idea. I'm just allowing them to promote themselves. They don't understand that you have to pay a price to survive in the cutler industry. By the way, you guys seem like you're pretty popular. Why don't I be your producer? If I manage you, you could become household names in the show business. Don't be stupid. We're the ones who will be managing you. Don't get so full of yourselves. You amateur cosplayers, fine. I'll make sure you're all blacklisted. Wow. A giant penis monster in a chariot. How fucking fantastic. Well, that's nightmare fuel. If you want to make your dreams come true but don't have the talent to make it happen, all you gotta do is listen to what I say.
Persona!
Persona! Charge, Johanna! That's our queen! We can end this
that. Knock it.
Pardon me.
Top rope.
Okay. Ready for pain? Save room for dessert. Let's end this. Okay, here it comes. Double death blow. How is that?
Wow. Sweet.
With this power,
New skill.
Now I'm even more
Wind down.
charming.
It can stack.
Whoa, a new
Fire amp. Concentrate. Fire break. Staccato. Warble blade.
What a skill.
Spear physical damage to all foes. Spear physical damage to one foe. Heavy physical damage to one foe.
Oh, look!
Gun
a new
amp.
move!
Stack.
I'm ashamed.
Oh, are you telling me? Well, I've been doing things that's been wrong this whole time? Really? You have to ask? Okay, you've done whatever you wanted and caused a lot of damage. What do you plan to do about it now? I'll apologize to the girls who I managed. I'll do something to show them my sincerity. Sincerity? How?
I apologize.
Oh, I'll have to think about that, but I'll try to make up for all I've done wrong, no matter what. The Immortal Vest.
Yeah,
If I ever hear another bad rumor about you, you better be ready for us, okay? Alright. Let's see, let's go to equipment. Vest. Okay, Immortal Vest. Plus 30 HP. Yes. Pure color. I haven't gone through and upgraded people's clothing in a while here. Alright. Need to find the last two. And then we can leave Mementos. And other than quests in this area, I'm not going to come back. This area at least. Alright. Alright. Just need 2 more stamps.
oh, the platform. We can get down from here.
We can, as soon as I have my stamps. Alright, cool. We need 1 stamp. Hi, Jose. After what do you think? Damn.
There's the platform. I suppose that's it for this area then.
Yeah, kind
Cutting
of
down the enemy as they approach.
hoping that the last stamp
What
is
a
here too.
thrill! Nor, I'd appreciate it if you held off on the homicidal remarks until after you put your weapon down.
Move out of the way.
Guys, girls, and a cat all in weird suits. I wonder what people would think if they saw us.
You're the only weird one. Don't put me in the same boat as you.
Just one more. Come on, kid. That last down. Yeah. That's it. This area is completed. What, 4, 3? A little higher. We'll get up to, because it'll be quicker to do it this way than the other way. So we'll work our way up in reverse. To
It's
leave
reading.
mementos.
Look out!
Look out, it's a shadow. Oh shit. Did you hear that? That is the Reaper. He is hunting us. So, yeah, we spent too long on a floor, basically, is what that happens. So he's hunting us. I don't think he'll follow us from floor to floor, though. Yeah, he's not on this floor. That is the first time I've actually run into the Reaper. At some point, I will have to fight him.
You found a treasure chest. Should we take what's inside?
Nope. We're going to, exit. There we go. Head up. There we go. Alright. Back to the entrance. There. Yeah, we're gonna lose all the time.
What do you want to do?
That's okay, return to room. Ooh, this gives me a chance to try out the, massage thing. Doodle-doodle-doo. Shido-san actually a bad guy. I don't know anymore. I told you, you can't trust fan thieves. What's Akechi-kun saying? If the country's in trouble, then Shido-san should be fine.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah. Make sure there's no crossword puzzle. Let's see. Payphone.
Hey,
I want a massage.
What?
Are you seriously questioning with shots? Fine. I'll have you know I trained while working with Victoria. My skills are amazing. Okay, I'll head over right now, so just wait for me. How is this woman so strong? It feels like my body's being kneaded with iron rods.
Master?
So what do you think about the amount of force I'm using, Master? Perfect. Right? I'm a professional at this after all.
Jeez.
Oh, your body is pretty fit. What the heck did you do to get like this?
Well?
So do you feel a bit lighter now? My body really does feel lighter. Any fatigue I felt earlier is gone.
Oh.
Well, since you're refreshed now, you can probably do something else before the night ends.
see you later.
No, don't worry yourself, okay? That is helpful. There's nothing really. No one wants to hang out today. Let's see if see if Sujiro to no. Alright, well let's go check out the arcade. There's something I want to try.
Searching all alone, confessing while alone.
Oh, I can't go back there. We need to go Akihabara is arcade then? Wait, she's there? Is she there? If not, I'll just have to Akihabara. Oh, she is. Sweet. My thinking gets sharper on rainy days. The sound of raindrops increases my focus. Let's play a match. Let's hang out with her.
I look forward to it.
She's gonna beat my ass. Fumi seems to be having fun. I can sense her dedication to show. Ka-check! I feel like my bond with Fumi will grow stronger soon.
Thank you for today.
You're welcome. I had fun. Maybe. I don't know. I've never played shogi before. So maybe I had fun playing.
Well then.
Yeah, I know. We got a word. Plans for today? What are you doing today? Let's see. Let's check on. On is 6. Futaba is 5. Futaba at rank 6 gets active support. What's that do? Oh. Okay. That could be pretty good. What about on it? On at rank 7. Oh, rank 8 gets a tour. Let's go ahead and do Futaba and see if we can't get her to the next rank, because that'll unlock the thing, a good thing for her. What I'm gonna do today, I'm waiting at LeBlanc, keep me posted. Let's go right away. After that. Hey, Futaba.
Yo! Hey!
Don't think that was fine. Let's hang out. So what are we gonna do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna take me? I think I'll be taking a cross if you wanna try, as long as you're there with me. Let us take her to... She might like... Akihabara. Temple... No, she won't like that. Chinatown. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Next week,
I'll go.
I'll go though. I'm excited. So much red and yellow. The whole city is shiny. Man, Chinatown is impressive. It's making me all excited. Wait, wasn't there something like this in an anime? There are so many people here. Everywhere I look, more people. Then follow me. I'm gonna walk through them. I'll do it. I'll be backing you up. You just earned yourself a few points, and then... I smell something strange. Is that herbal medicine?
Oh, that's right.
Wait, I completely forgot. Chinatown is full of food. It's as much about eating as it is about walking. Alright, change of plans. We'll walk around and eat. 2 birds, 1 stone. What do you want to eat? Whatever draws our attention. Every meeting is a new opportunity. I discover so much more when you're around, man. My Chinese food senses are tingling. Peking duck. A braised shark fin underneath sounds good too. I'm all in danger.
Ah, you're back.
I am. I'm not sure why, but I feel restless for some reason. We managed to steal Shido's heart, but the reactions have been less than ideal. Yes, it has been quite difficult to relax. I wonder if people will be disappointed to find out what his true nature really is. It might be more than just plain old disappointment. Either way, it's better than let them keep deceiving people. Whatever. But even if the true nature becomes widely known, I wonder what his results... Oh, fuck, I can't read them. I got my glasses on today. There really aren't many great politicians running, but anyone would be better than Shido. Anyway, let's wait for him to have the change of heart. We can talk more after that. Okay. I haven't worked with him in a while. There's lots to do. There's lots to do here at the shop. Can you help me out? Are you free today? Bye.
freezing.
I want to work. I got a security escort task for you. This is something I can only entrust to you. Will you take care of it for me? I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive, so yeah, sounds great. Let's hang out.
Good.
The person you'll be escorting is Karu. Get dinner with him at the diner in Shibuya. Now go. I gotta take care of some business with Pseudo. I'll be there after I handle that. See you soon. Might run downstairs and grab some coffee or a beer or something. My dad's really late, huh? He's the one who asked us here too. You know, it's pretty rare for him to invite people out like this. He must see something in you, Tendo-san. I doubt he'd ever actually admit it, though. By the way, has he said anything to you about me weighing him down? No, nothing even close. To be honest, he's been acting super weird recently. More than anything, he seems stressed out. I've even heard him mentioning my name on the phone a few times. But then every time I've gone to ask him about it, he's told me that there's nothing to worry about. I don't know, it just makes me feel anxious somehow. I mean, we're supposed to be a family. I'm not sure if you know this, but he's not my real father. He just took me in after my parents died in a car crash. Apparently he was a good friend of theirs. Honestly, I can't remember a single thing about them. I wonder if my dad even considers me to be a part of his family. He definitely does. You think so? Now that I think about it, have you ever seen his tattoo? The gecko on his neck. The truth is, I have a really bad scar in the same spot from my parents' car crash. Back when I was a kid, everyone picked on me for it. My dad would always come home to find me in tears. That's why he got that tattoo. He said it could be the new Hawaii family crest. Oh, and I did some research on geckos. It turns out they symbolize protecting one's home and family. I almost forgot about that, to be honest. Maybe he cares about me more than I realize.
Yo.
Yo, sorry for the hold up. You two look like you're having fun. What have you been talking about? Girls. Well, aren't you two a little pair of lady killers? Guess there's worse things you could be talking about, though. Wait, did you get a girlfriend, Karu? But that's not what we were talking about.
Sorry.
Anyways, I can't stay long. I've got errands I need to take care of. Figured it'd be nicer to at least drop by instead of tell you over the phone. What errands? Or can you not tell me? What's that supposed to mean? It's just work stuff. Ain't that right? Right.
Yeah.
Hear that? It's just like I said. Okay. By the way, I'm almost done figuring out what happened with that deal we were talking about. I'm going now to meet with the guy who set it all up. I'll have to fill you in on the details some other time. Anyways, this is all thanks to you, kid. It's real nice having a reliable part-timer to help around the shop. Rank 6. I think rank 7 gives me the ability to customize my weapons further. Not getting yourself into anything dangerous, are you? Dangerous? Of course not.
Later.
Well, I'm out of here. You can hang out onto my wallet, Karu. Eat as much as you want. See you at home.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for looking after Karu. With you covering for me, I actually got some good business done too. Looks like you and Karu really hit it off. Glad to see you two get along. All I did was listen to him. Really? Sure doesn't seem that way. Karu doesn't open up like that to just anyone, you know. He likes you, I can tell. Well, I figured I was just getting some security, but I guess that's not all you're good for. He's hitting that age where he has to figure out a lot, some of which I'm sure he won't talk to me about. I'm kind of hoping you can help him through that kind of thing. Well, we'll talk again later. See ya. Special on the Phantom Thieves incident was canceled. I heard Akechi-kun would be on it too. I heard it was to avoid causing confusion about the election. They should ignore pranks like that. They said all those awful things to make Shido-san look bad, but it makes me want to support him more. The more skilled you are, the more enemies you have. I want to see him absolve those rumors for good.
Damn it.
I can't believe they're still saying crap like that. It's like they're brainwashed or something. When I think about how he used us, damn it, it pisses me right the hell off. Well, it'll be fine. Soon he'll spill his guts, then everyone will know that we were right. Just wait and see. Just gotta grit my teeth until then. Mr. Angry Pants himself, Ryuji. Hey, you better not have forgotten about that persona you left here. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you said something, because I kind of did. So let's go grab that persona real quick. Excuse me, I heard you're, holding on to someone for me.
Hey, inmate.
I will. And... Hey, what's up? Hey, Igor.
You certainly see.
Well, you see,
I'll take care of him.
let's, reclaim her.
You want to release it?
Yeah,
Looks even stronger now.
what?
You want to let it out?
Yep. Dodge psychic. Oh, okay, well,
The
Let's
inmate
see.
needs our guidance. You wish to perform an exit. Now choose!
oh wow, I have very few guys in here right now. King Frost, I need him.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
I have to get rid of the trumpeter, though. Or,
Not terrible,
Fox.
but select the skills you'd like to inherit.
He can get Frigid Bloodline, what the hell. And we'll give him Mediarama, Ice Wall,
It will receive a fraction.
Fine, go
Girls,
ahead.
let us begin.
and then, I think we can do Black Frost now. I'm King Frost. Bah, 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 bah. Alright. He woke into some power. Not a lot, but some. Alright, if we go to Group Fusion,
Can you
I can
gather
now
them
do...
up?
This one.
You okay with this?
I am. Do it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Alright. Electric Bloodline, which doesn't make sense. Frigid Bloodline, which kind of makes sense. Or Thermal Conduct. Frigid Bloodline. We'll give him... He already has Ma Bufadine, so he looks like Bufadine. Give him Cow. And Freeze Boost. As well as Meteor.
It will receive a great deal.
Go ahead.
My.
My name is Igor. Cool, Black Frost. I'm gonna be here, mask ho. Nice to meet you, ho. Call me a ho. Don't like that. Don't like being called a ho. Ice Hand. Repel. Ooh, Hellfire. We definitely want that. Barrel Punch. Alright. Getting through a lot of these guys here that these special summons here. What do I need
Can you
for-
gather them up?
Oh, this one. This is... Don't need that. I can just summon him normally. Izanagi no Okami. Yeah. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel. Alright, well, let's see what's itemized will do.
They will be reborn anew.
The Ryu Jingu Bomb. And the Narako. At some point, I'm gonna have to just... I'm gonna end up getting all the weapons, maybe in another playthrough.
Finished for now? Done already?
I am.
What?
I wanna go back. Bye. Farewell.
It is time, inmate.
It is. I'll miss you all so much. Oh, sorry. Now, who wants to hang out with me? Public exhibition. Okay. Let's go to Akihabara. Go to the arcade. That's what I want to do here.
Wow.
Alright. Let's give it a shot. With my precision,
Okay.
go that way up. I'm hoping I can win. Okay, let's see if it works. I don't know if you need like high precision what to win, but it always fails.
Wow.
Let's try again. I don't know what I have to do to win. Just keep trying.
Okay.
Eventually I might win. Careful, careful. Jack Frost is the prize. That would be nice to have one. I don't know what I'll do with it, but hey. I need to look up if there's some trick to that or something. What's this? Is that in the crane game? I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Can't play this? Alright, let me see if there's some trick to winning that crane game. If it's like, yeah, you gotta have. What are you doing to me here, phone? Turn on already. Come on. There we go. New tab. Persona 5R brain game. Okay, you can play the crane game. Time during the day, afternoon, or night. Note that the time will not. Surprising you will catch depends on your proficiency, social stat. Filling out the game, multiple lines of content down to tell you to stop. Availability. But playing sims each month increases your chance of getting a prize in your full picture. Okay. Oh, so the 7th, 17th, and 27th are good days to do it. Okay. I'll have to come back at some other time. Alright. Let's head back to... Oh wait, did I exchange the last of the prize ticket things yet?
Hey, hey!
Yes, I did. Okay. I guess, underground walkway. I guess we'll hang out with, what's his face?
Indeed.
Finally ended. I can't see you. Ah. My painting, do you think you would be free to help? Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and hang out.
I'm in your debt. Thank you.
Itchy nose. Thank you for your assistance today. After all, it would be impossible to sketch while moving. Why are we in a boat? What other reason could there be but to search for my next motif? I'll be counting on your cooperation today, by which I mean, of course, your oar work. Look at all the ducks, they're so cute! You don't get so excited, you'll fall off, you know? Perfect, this is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart, desire. Such I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That's why we have come today. I shall paint the second aspect, the burning passion between man and woman. Fittingly, our theme today will be the wonders of love. You too will have an important role here. While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible, and amid these devilish ripples. This angle, incredible. That bashful side profile, those moist eyes, the glowing passion is wholly evident. They are akin to Adam and Eve, yet in time all lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Separation is a natural end to any such relationship, but even beyond that, love endures. Precisely, this is the truth of the human heart. It will make the most wonderful painting. It shall be adored by all who gaze upon it. It may even be given top prize in the next expedition. Expedition, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't speak. Wait, now's not the time to be thinking of such trivial matters.
Hey.
Can you please remain still? What? Return to your prior angle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice, for I shall preserve your beautiful love so that all coming generations may bask in its glory. Once I complete this painting, you will become new legends in the art world. A modern Adam and Eve. Legends? Art? This dude's off his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a sec. Are you drawing us? What, you're using us as models?
Yes.
A man and woman intimately swaying in a dinghy of dreams, the blush of their cheeks, the bashful lips. Yes, this is the love I was so emphatically searching for. Oh. I guess you could call it that, but it's kind of weird. It's familial love. This here's my sister. Oh, I told you I didn't want to come here with you. The only ones who do this crap are stupid couples. But I've always dreamed of coming to Tokyo and riding a boat here. Though it was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not my brother.
How could this be?
Familial. The overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination. Seems my bias has caused me to overlook the truth of the matter. Love comes in all forms. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. This only serves to prove how narrow my perspective can be.
I see.
Romantic love and familial love. The two may be nigh indescribable, depending on one's point of view. Perhaps the truth of the heart lies in the eye of the beholder. Then I feel as though I've learned something today. Thanks for Art Talk. If negotiating with Malone Shadow fails, you can try again.
All right.
Wait, so only couples ride these things, right? That means those two... Shh, there are people from all walks of life here in the city. Tell me more. What are you talking about?
Let us return home.
Oh well, come, it is about time we return home. Please row us back to the shore, Ned.
See you.
Nin, thank you for all your help today. I've certainly come to realize my lack of experience. It would seem I understand nothing of love after all. Though I've progressed by one step, there is no doubt I will face many difficulties moving forward. When will I fully understand the heart? Even if I ever do understand it, will I truly be able to draw it? Just keep trying. Yes, that's all I can do. There must be something that will come to mind as I continue to draw. Anyhow, today was significant use of time. Impressive workmanship from yours end as well. I hope I can count on your help next time as well. For now, farewell. Lots of wells in that sentence. Everyone's drowning because there's lots of wells. Oh,
Ah, you're back.
I am, Soichiro. Let's talk to
You
Soichiro.
got time right now?
Still some time left on the clock today. How about it? I can teach you the ropes. Alright, I'm going to help him out anyways.
All right then.
Put your stuff down and grab an apron. Don't forget to wash your hands. Yay! You love my bond? We'll grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
I'm gonna leave it on the screen for a second. I need to go grab a drink from downstairs. Be right back. glad I helped you out, Shijiro. Okay. Now to enjoy a drink. Beep, beep. This campaign season's really heating up. Oh, I needed that. Are they going to allow this election to continue? They have to. We can't just not have a prime minister. I'm fine with Masayoshi Shido, not like we have any other options. Yeah, I guess I'll vote for Shido-san too. You think Shido's going to become the prime minister at this rate? With Akechi-kun and Shido-san, it feels like some heroes have been born this year.
Well,
That's right,
shall
the
we
turning
begin?
point of an any era is when a hero is born. They address everyone's fears and worries and skillfully carry out a revolution. Representative Shido's like that, don't you think? A hero, him? Don't make me laugh. It's getting really bad. We need to make everyone realize it. Alright, now who's IMing me? Don't get rusty. What are we doing? Saving Eco. I kind of want to get her thing done. So I've been thinking about all the different ways I could save Eco. But the best method would be getting evidence of Tsukasa's misconduct. That's the conclusion I keep coming to. So I'm thinking of asking around in the Red Light District. If it's okay with you, do you think you could help me out? I understand this is a difficult time for you, but I really can't ask anyone else for help with this. Yeah, let's go. Let's go help her. Thank you. I'm sure this will go well if we do it together. Eco's working today too. Once we get our evidence, I'm going to go persuade her myself. Well then, let's meet up in Shinjuku.
I see stories online about horrible hosts like Tsukasa all the time.
Right?
However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Eiko. I believe some of the
Eiko?
promoters around here may know something.
Okay.
As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork.
Okay, so I guess we talk to people then. Alright.
What's the matter?
I say it's free, but it's probably quicker if we ask a hawker directly. Hey man, I've got a great club for you. We even let couples in. Wait, are you high schoolers? Is that what we look like? What a good joke. You're exactly the kind of person we like. Come right this way. Do you know Tsukasa? Oh, Tsukasa, oh, is he a host or something? Sorry, but I never promote for a host club. Are you pranking me? What the hell? Okay. Come on, I can't talk to you forever, you understand? Take it he doesn't know anything. We should try to look elsewhere. What do you want? We don't let couples come in together. I'm looking for something. You want to sabotage our business? I'd gladly talk some more out of back if you want.
Hey!
We should get out of here. I think it would be better if we asked someone else. How about you come to our club and we show you a good time? You have money though? You seem like a poor young kid. Do you know Tsukasa? Tsukasa? You bastard, you a friend of his? So you know him. He's using the sake bottle trick? Let me make it clear for you. Get that girl out of there. Tsukasa's known for wrecking lives. He breaks a sake bottle, then ends up selling the girls to pay it back. Same thing happened to one of my friends. Damn it.
We have proof now. Come on. It's almost time for Eiko's shift to end. Let's wait for her in front of the shop.
Okay. It's probably not gonna end the way you wanted to, though. So just, what do you want?
Hey!
Your boyfriend is infamous around here for tricking girls into debt, then forcing them to sell themselves. Moreover, he's probably doing it in conjunction with a criminal gang. You need to get out of there. You seriously came all the way here to tell me that? Get out of here, Makoto. I've had enough of your lying bullshit. I have testimony from one of the promoters in the area. You're not the first girl Tsukasa has lied to about a broken sake bottle. He doesn't ask for much at first, but the interest piles up. Eventually, he'll ask you to sell your body for money. Please reconsider this relationship. Shut it! I already have a date planned with him for today. We're going to stop by his club, so stay out of my way. Yo, did I make you wait, babe? Came a little late after seeing your text, but I guess you're already here. Hey, I know these guys. Want to hop on over to my club with us? It's going to be a total blast. They were saying some bad stuff about you, honey. Like how you get girls into debt and then force them to sell themselves. They're lying to me, right? Huh? You believe that crap? Listen to me. Nothing like that's happening here. I'd never lie to you, princess. It's always princess with you. Why don't you ever call her by her real name, Tsukasa? Or are there too many princesses in your life to remember? Tsukasa? What are you freaking out for? You just texted me, remember? I can never forget you, Makoto.
I see.
I knew it. I'm the one who texted you, I'll be 5 minutes late today, BB. I even added tons of emojis at the end to make it seem like it seemed so... I even added tons of emojis at the end to make sure it seemed like Eiko. Admit it, every girl you get money from is your princess, right? You can't even remember names anymore. Don't you see, Eiko? This is who your boyfriend really is. But you tricked him. What would you know about love, huh? Tsukasa's all I have. Just leave me alone, bitch. What? Wake up! You already know the truth. You just don't want to believe it. Stop lying to yourself. But Tsukasa's the only one who cares about me. Nobody else asks me about my day or how work is going. Nobody else treats me like I'm special. A perfect girl who lives up to everyone's expectations could never know how I feel. Stop trying to feed me your honor student bullshit. This has nothing to do with being honor student. I just can't rest knowing there's such evil in the world. And I damn sure won't keep quiet while my friend has her life ruined. As for you, apologize to Eiko and stay away from her from now on. You're really starting to annoy me with this shit, you bitch. Don't think I'll go easy on you because you're a chick. I'm going to teach you a lesson you won't forget. I dare you. Your fights with me. Was that, you bastard? I come from a long line of police officers. If you really want to start something, be my guest. What? Damn it, I'll remember this. He wasn't so tough after all. Oh, this sucks. Eiko. Oh, did you see that? Was that girl fighting with a host? They were really going at it. People notice what happened. Follow me.
You're right.
Right, staying here now is going to cause us more trouble. Eiko. It's okay. Don't worry. I can't believe I actually hit one of my friends. It looked like it hurt. Did it? All I really wanted to do was wake her up to reality. You know, I have a bad habit of acting in the moment. I can't help but get swept up in emotion. That's why I always have to take extra care to keep myself composed. My father was the same way. That's not the proper way to act, though. There's no telling what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. That aside, this place is interesting. How'd you ever find somewhere like this? You know so much. I'm a regular here. So you come often. It's hard to believe you're really a high schooler. You have so much more life experience than me. Honestly, spending time with you and getting to know Eiko has given me a great deal to think about. There's so much you can miss by living with your head buried between the pages of a book. Thought I knew how the world worked, but the more I spent time with you guys, the more I realized how naive I was.
But
I see now that there are some things I need other people to teach me. Do you remember how Eiko said I would flunk a test about love? Well, I don't know how to study that subject. What should I do, Nin? I can't learn about romance by myself. Alright. So, as I've mentioned a few times, you can date some of your people here. And you're usually given the thing like, hey, choose your words carefully. So you know, hey, coming up you could either be friends with them, or you could be something more. Now, I have been considering greatly about which one would be the something more for this playthrough. Because one of the trophies I want to get is you have to date all the female confidants at some point. Not at the same time, I don't think. I have to check, but figure from the first one, whatever. And it was either going to be Makoto or Ann, because they're obvious choices, right? And I decided that it was going to end up being Makoto for this playthrough. So here we go. I'll be your study partner. What? I'm not exactly the most well-versed in these matters, so allow me to confirm this. Do you like me? I do. Oh, you really mean it, right? Well then,
You see,
if it's alright with you, let's start dating for real. This is so embarrassing. I look forward to growing our relationship together. I am now in a relationship with Makoto. Rank 9. Chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack.
All right.
Interesting. I wonder if that's just due to the fact that... because that wasn't available. There's no turning back now. You kids done with your little heart-to-heart yet? Hey, Lala-chan! Sorry about that. It's rude for us to stay here so long after only ordering tea. Oh, don't worry. Just a glimpse into this fresh drama of yours is the only apology I need. It's like a nice spritz of lemon in the air. Makes me think back to when I was just a wee girl.
well,
Right, well, we should be going.
all right then.
I like Lala-chan. I really do. Oh, hey, are you good to talk right now? Sorry, I know we just saw each other. So, I think between us we managed to help Eiko see the truth. I'd probably never have pulled this off alone. Thank you so much. I'd do anything for you. Come on, stop that. By hearing that does make me happy. You're too nice to me. I'm thinking of calling Eiko once she calms down a bit, but I wanted to get a courage boost from you before I did. Yep, that helped. I think I can talk to Eiko properly now. I guess boyfriends really can't be reliable. Oh, I'll call you later, okay? Bye. Pardon.
Ah, you're back.
I am. The election battle has reached the halfway point. The polls for each election award have remained the same, though. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? That would be the case. I wonder if voting will shift if Shido has a change of heart. Nobody will vote for him once they find out he's a criminal. Assuming they find out before they vote. Yeah, that's the important part. We would prefer him to announce his crimes before the election, but if the change of heart doesn't make it, the election will just go on as expected. We have to believe. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen beforehand. All we can do is change his heart. We should be able to put a stop to this if we succeed. Alright, so who is IMG? Let's go hang out with her. Flight to hell. My reading foretold that you'll have good luck today. Shall we do a test? Let's go. Alright, I would like to do a verification test. Please take a seat. That's alright. Let's go ahead and hang out with her.
Yes.
Here we go. I'll go along with the readings until she's satisfied. We'll grow stronger soon.
Goodbye.
See you later. Alright, let's see. You free? You free? And then I'm free. See you free? Only one promise left. Can you come with me? Things are rough right now, but I need your assistance. Alright, let's go ahead and hang out with her. Go ahead. But there's something I want to show you before that. Can you come to my room today? I'll be waiting. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There's one promise I lied about doing, one promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. So all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, but when she was there, the other kids bullied her like they did to me. But one day she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. Were you happy?
Yes.
Yeah, but I was mostly just surprised. Literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. Without fail, she'd come over and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. So happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particular windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down, and once I see something, I can't forget it. It was also horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. Did you apologize to her?
No.
No, I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before, but Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even more stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm promised setting Phantom Thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm going to do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now. Got it? Understood. It's another part of our deal.
All right.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deeds. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay?
Alright, now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Hello, it's me. Something's not right. And when I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. I'm right here with you. You're right, I couldn't talk about it to Sojiro, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, Nin. Talking to you about this helped me calm down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro, okay? Bye!
Ah, you're back.
What can I do? Get out of here. I almost miss hearing about this news of the suicides. Alright, get the hell out of here so I can do my crossword puzzle.
Hey!
Yes. Tipster hotlines offer this. A reward. Money awarded someone who fulfills requirements set by the information collector, usually given to whoever provides useful info regarding a case. In cases of multiple informants, the distribution from Japan's Special Investigation Incentive System depends on the helpfulness of each informant's tip.
All right.
I see. Nice.
You're a stupid cat, that's why you couldn't figure it out. Cephalosaurus. Alright, who is IMing me? Who wants to hang out with this hunk of burning man? What's your plan for the day? I'll play a match. Shoot. Let's go. Head over to Hifumi immediately.
Check.
Where is there it is. There's something that I don't want to make sure I don't lose with. Ha ha ha! You have been defeated! The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo Kingdom is complete. Hifumi has left me utterly defeated. But to think you could stay standing after being struck by my Silver Infinity Sword. You've improved, considering that you endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it will draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess, I am a bit scared though. That's almost a relief. I apologize if I gave you the impression I was above such nervousness. Shit. There we go. Haha. Go in there. I hope I've not become unreliable considering I'm your teacher. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional.
all right.
But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of. I believe in you. Thank you. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Very much. Strategically, place your pieces in the enemy zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use that tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces you want from me. Narakeen. Earn double money if a battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush.
All right.
That's not a bad thing. Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
I'll start.
Come, Lightning Metamorphosis Gold Promotion.
Thank you for today.
You're welcome. Such a kind girl. This is a murder warning. I can't wait for Shido's new administration. I'm sure our economy and market will improve. I went to listen on Shido's sad speech. I was so moved. His words really resonated with me. I hope he keeps fighting and doesn't let that slander get to him. You mean that broadcast hijacking hoax? They only attack Shido-san because of how charismatic he is. Slander and a hoax, huh? They'll hear the truth soon from Shido himself. And then they'll learn the truth behind his charisma. Hey, April, I'm having an alright time. And how is he interested in his own self-preservation? People are just tools to him. I'm, relaxing at the moment. I'm fighting against this injustice just like you did. So, watch over me, okay? Decided I was gonna have trouble sleeping tonight, so sitting back, having a beer, playing my game. How about yourself? Having a good day so far? No one wants to hang out tonight, huh? What about you, Shido? Okay.
Hey,
Oh, cool. I might as well hang out with you. Get that filled up a little bit.
Yo!
Everything's finished, right? All we gotta do is wait. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey! All right.
Actually,
See you.
is... What's your face here? Meet up with Makoto. Alright, we don't want to run into anyone from Sujin. Let's be as discreet as possible. Hey, Makoto. Is the world going to truly become a better place? Do you you have time right now? There's something I'd like to speak with you about. Sure. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. Ah, that was my last few days, actually. I've been putting a lot of time in on yard work. I got like 9 bags I gotta put out tomorrow morning for lawn waste. Yeah, let's hang out with her.
So, I finally
I decided
made it
to ask
Rico.
Makoto out because you can ask one of the female confidants out eventually. So I chose her. I was like, yeah, screw it. We're just gonna take this one.
I think she knew it deep within her heart. And seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I'm relieved she didn't get caught in his web. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again. I plan on doing the same as well.
Stressing over exams?
No, that's not it. This time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise. And I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. For now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My dream is to become a police commissioner.
Okay. That sounds difficult.
You're right. I will need an extensive academic background. There are too many incidents in this country
there
that are never brought
is
to light.
trophies
That
and
host
awards and all
is
that that you
one.
can get. And one of them is to have eventually dated all 10 female confidants at some point. So I don't know if you can date all of them all during the same playthrough. I figured I'd just go for one at the moment.
Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
That's an amazing dream.
It is. But I won't let it end as merely a dream. That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. Thank you
Not
for
really.
all your
That's
help.
usually how it usually goes with most people. They
Must
discover
have
the
been
meaning
difficult
behind what they're trying
babysitting
to
the
do
uptight Miss President, right?
by expanding their view of the world around
Just
them.
kidding. Even so, I'm glad I asked you. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because
Yeah.
I have you.
I feel a strong bond.
I am thou, thou art I. Thy bond shall become the wings of where thou hast awakened to the ultimate.
Alright, so she's maxed out Arcana-wise. I'll have to take her out on dates and all that kind of stuff. Transform persona into a mythological trickster.
Alright.
Interesting, so now her persona
Alright.
changes? Yes. Huh. So it's no longer Johanna, it's what? Minotaurus? I don't know.
I can sense it. The power within me has grown. No, it's been born anew.
Her motorcycle transformed. Interesting.
Alright.
Johanna has transformed into a knot. Yeah, one is usually more than enough.
By the way, you can rely on me for anything you need. I want us to be equals. Now then, In order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college.
Which is?
What a funny thought. Studying to become a head of police while working as a thief.
Just be careful, okay?
I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows. So you see, Well, I was thinking, maybe we could study some things we don't have experience in yet.
Well then.
Would that be okay? I want to be with you. We still have some time before night falls.
Okay then. Toto and I spent some time alone together. It's getting late. I should probably take her. Well then. Not what I expected. All skill slots are currently full. Evade Psychic. Yeah, that's actually a good one because she's weak to it. So, let's go ahead and change. Let's keep that. We'll get rid of Evade Psychic.
Ah, you're back.
I am. Glad you noticed. Help me out, remember what I said, and Sojiro. Alright, I gotta check my confidence. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from the gunsmith guy yet. Rank it 9 curry tips. Screw that. The gun guy, I think I might actually be able to get her to rank 7, which will give me special fate reading, which does what? Preview of all abilities for confidant of your choice. That's kind of boring. I thought the Twin Wardens was maxed already. This. Okay. No. There. There they are. Maxed. Okay. There's 23 of these possible confidant things, and I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 2 confidants. No idea who they are. Well, I know who one is, but let's hang out with Sojiro. What the hell? Sure. Let's help him out. I'll make a snack for you. Futaba said she's coming too.
Yo.
Hey, Futaba, I was gonna add something to the menu. What would you want it to be? Maybe curry spaghetti and curry udon. Oh, and curry croquettes and curry pizza. Okay, look, I really love curry. Curry croquettes would be good. The curry pizza might be, that might be cutting it a little bit. You really like curry that much? Well, I guess it'd be pretty easy given the current menu. I'll give it some thought. How about you? Anything you want to add to the menu? Alright. How about something with curry? You're hooked too, huh? Of course he is. That stuff's super addicting, man. Why haven't you answered my calls? Leave now, or else I'll be forced to contact the police. I'm not giving you a penny. What was that? Quit with me. Stop it. Sojiro didn't do anything wrong. Shut your mouth, Brat. It's your fault I'm in this mess. Look, Futaba's my daughter. You may be her uncle, but you have no connection to her anymore. We can take it to court if you really want. Don't underestimate how hard I'm willing to fight. What? Not only do you have a massive debt, but I heard you failed in your most recent business venture. How do you think the court would respond if they knew how wasteful you were with your money? God damn it. All your fault, you bitch, you cursed little... Eek! Futaba. Did he, knock his ass out? Like, with himself? This is assault, I'll sue! What are you talking about? You clearly fell down on your own. This delinquent attacked me, he's dangerous. Cafe's finished, you hear me? I won't let you get away with this. God damn, what a pain in the ass. Don't you have enough problems already? I'm sorry. Don't apologize, it just makes me look bad. I should have been the one trying to stop him. Are you okay, Futaba? Mm-hmm. Uncle said he's gonna sue. Don't worry. No matter what ends up happening to me or the store, I won't let them lay a finger on you two. I'm your guardian, after all. I have a duty to protect the both of you. So don't go do anything like that again, you hear? I appreciate the spirit you showed, though. Yeah, a lot of these storylines will have moments where you're like, oh, that's so sweet, that's so cute, and then you get to a moment and you're like, oh, awesome, cool. Like, you know, it's like the, I just completed what appears to be the final palace. I don't think it will be because I've got 4 more months in the game to play in. And it's the guy they're talking about, the Shido guy who's running for Prime Minister of Japan. And he basically knows that this kid that he's been using to commit some crimes with is his biological son with some woman he just kind of slept with, kind of deal. Like, slept with and threw to the side. And he's known, and he's like, all I had to do was give the kid some praise, and he did everything I wanted him to do. It was like, shit. Because the kid was abandoned by everyone kind of deal. Let's go.
Time to head home.
But yeah. Some of the stuff that happens in this game, you're like, it's even heavier because you know that kind of shit actually really happens in real life. Not to the extent of some of the stuff, like, you know, cognitive science and, you know, mental shutdown kind of stuff, but some of it, Jesus Christ. Big news! I looked up my uncle's name in Mementos, and I got a hit. Would you be angry if I asked for your help? Of course I wouldn't. Really? Thanks a bunch. My uncle's name is Yoji Ishiki. Let's go to Mementos and change his heart. But I have a favor to ask. I don't really want to tell everyone about the time I spent living with him. Maybe someday, sure, but today's not that day. So I was thinking, can we maybe go just the 2 of us? I really need your help, man, please. Alright. So, I guess it's just going to be she and I going when I go. Interesting. But yeah, like I said, the story will just be like, oh, it's so cute, so fun, and then you're like, oh. Alright, well,
Okay.
I guess,
We must be vigilant.
Influenza, new requests. Just want to help people in trouble. Money grubbing. Alright, let's explore Mementos. Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
Might as well take care of this one time. Let's see. Alright, no new areas. Yeah, there's been an outbreak. I'm sure a lot of people are suffering through it. I see. Those feelings might have an effect on Mementos.
Hey.
Do with people's negative emotions.
Huh?
What's that mean? I know they're
Time to.
Alright, so where is this guy at? Apparently, nowhere. I can't do his
True,
thing.
Dad.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I thought I could go into it. Meow! Nothing. Got nothing done on that one. Awesome. Did you see the public opinion survey? There's overwhelming support for Masayoshi Shido's party. Shido-san and some Phantom Thieves. What we really need right now is a strong leader. Change the country, yeah! But yeah, they thought that the character that we play as, they thought that, they killed him.
You're back.
Tricked everyone into thinking that that he was dead. Sorry, a week into December. Things stuck online. I'm thinking about Shido as well. Yeah, all the buzz about Akechi is completely gone. Shima presented, pressured for media silence on the matter. Why don't people get mad about that shit? It doesn't make sense. That may be true, but still, I thought something similar when Father collapsed. As long as it doesn't involve you, the news is nothing but another form of entertainment. For the general public, each passing story is simply a new means of killing time. They consume each topic, then discard it before moving on to the next. But I bet that's all going to change once I see Shido has a change of heart. I hope so. Wait. Okay. So, I maxed out the teacher. The teacher's little thing, Kawakami. Now I can call her if I go into Mementos or a palace, and she'll come over and give me a massage. And it allows me to actually do something else besides just go to Mementos.
Master.
That should do it.
Oh. See you later.
Alright, I'm heading home. Don't overwork yourself. Yeah, she is one of the confidants you can ask out on dates kind of deal, your teacher. Alright, let's head out to... So I can't do anything there. Where is she? No, she's not Wakanda. Shinjuku. Who is here in Shinjuku? I wonder if it's probably her. Yeah. I can't do anything with her right now. And this one, I already maxed out. Alright, well. Any new books? Might as well.
What do you want?
Nothing, 'cause you don't have anything. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I forgot. They're not going to have anything for me. I finished the books. I read all the books in the game. Alright. You know what? Let us go to Yongajaya. We'll go to the bathhouse. What the hell? Why not?
What do you want to do?
Let's go in. There is a trophy for going into the bathhouse too long and passing out. I have no idea how to get that one just right. Look at that. I'm so charming. All because I was in the bath.
Want to head back?
He must cowboy up to that sink a lot, 'cause I just realized he doesn't have a shower or anything in his place he stays at. 2 more weeks until Christmas. Do you already have plans? I'm gonna cheer for Akechi-kun and Shido-san. There was that weird prank, so I want to support them. Especially Akechi-kun. He hasn't said anything about it at all. I'm really worried about him. I'm sure he's just busy investigating. Just keep supporting the election and wait. So, Akechi. Once everyone hears the truth, I'm sure they'll open their eyes. How much longer do we have to wait? So Akechi, the boy detective guy, has been...
Well then.
Is the one that was Shido's son, the guy that the palace that we were just in, and he looks to be dead. It looks like he's probably dead, but you never see the body, and it's always one of those things in these games where if you don't see the body, just like in most video games and books and all that kind of stuff, if you don't see the body, they might just come back later to haunt your ass, because Akechi turned out to be quite evil. Listen to this. I found an unbelievable scumbag on the fan site. Apparently he's super popular, but he has the worst hobby ever. Unforgivable. I haven't even told you what he does yet. He likes watching women fight over him. When he places them against each other, some people have gotten hurt or bullied out of school. He's left a ton of victims in his wake. But they all just accept whatever happens, so none of it ever turns into a big public issue. And he never faces any consequences for any of it, so he keeps doing whatever he wants. That smug bastard. It's like he thinks he owns all those girls. Well, he doesn't. Exactly, but we can tell he's made a lot of girls suffer. I want this guy to have a change of heart. That way, those girls will all see the truth too. I've got his name here. Apparently, they call him Hikaru Arihara. Let's talk more about it at the hideout, okay?
Okay.
Alright, cool. So that's another one. Come to the arcade. I wonder if... I've talked to Futaba if we can head into the Mementos together. Oh, Nin. About my uncle, I want to head into Mementos right now. Are you free to go today? Let's do it.
Thanks.
Alright, cool. So I had to talk to her to be able to do it. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, man. Means I won't be able to, There it is, my Uncle's shadow. He's saying money, money. For Sojiro to pay back his debts, he made me go through horrible things too. Joker, make him have a change of heart. Money, money, money. It doesn't matter who gives it to me. Just give me money. That's what I want. Hey, did you bring me money? Why don't you sell that stupid shop and give me the money? It's consolation money. It's reparations. You have to. You have to give me your money. I'm not giving you money. I have enough money. I can keep gambling until I hit another jackpot. If you won't give me your money, then I'm going to destroy you. Well, okay. It's only a rank B because I'm on my own. But I am way stronger right now than I think they expect me to be.
It's time.
And I also have that, which just did what, 24,000 damage to him,
By the myriad troops.
or 2,400, yeah, 2,400 at least. Yeah, for real.
Seriously?
Wakaba was smart and competent. I'm just a loser. I guess things would always turn out this way. You were thinking about Mom?
I'm so embarrassed.
Even back then, I thought just being normal was okay. Then my whole world changed when I won a lot of money through gambling. Everyone who thought I was worthless started being jealous of me. I could forget that feeling. I couldn't forget that feeling. It made me feel like I was smart and competent, like Wakaba. You're just a gambling addict. You're absolutely right. But maybe I've realized that too late. Futaba, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Wakaba. The Venture Saber. Now I won't sue anyone, right? Sojiro's safe now.
Ah, you're back.
I am. Alright, so we can talk to the shogi player, but hey, let's talk to Joe. Can I ask you to help today? Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and help him out.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'm letting you handle today's curry. Curry would actually be good right now.
Hmm?
Sorry, we're closed for Sojiro Sakura, I presume. Our apologies for coming in so late. We're investigators from the Domestic Affairs Court. We've received a report that one of your customers was assaulted by the probationer residing here. Moreover, this report stated that you are abusing your child, Futaba-san. No, we didn't make it. Uncle sent his report to the police before we could make him have a change of heart. However, the anonymity of the report has led us to question the validity of his content. May we have a word? Fine by me, I've got nothing to hide. Please, take a seat. You're saying the report was falsified?
Yeah.
It's true that Futaba was living as a shut-in, but she overcame that weakness under her own power. And I would never abuse her. She's like a daughter to me. And what about the assault claim? His criminal record points to a history of such violence.
That's not true!
You're wrong. The kid never laid a finger on that guy. He just stood in the way to try and protect Futaba. To be honest, Tendo-kun, we looked into your current reputation at school. And it seems there have been no issues whatsoever. Now then, it's our job to make sure children like you are safe. How is it, living with Sakura-san? Please, you can speak honestly. It's great. Well, there you have it. Now, what do you think, Futaba-san? I'm okay. I couldn't go out for a while, but everyone helped me get better. I'm not afraid anymore. But that's why I'm really happy living with my dad.
Futaba.
I see. It's quite obvious there was no truth to the report we received. I don't think we'll need to schedule any additional check-ins for Tendo-kun either. You sure about this? Were they attempting to deceive us, they wouldn't have been nearly so earnest. Besides, meeting them only served to reaffirm my suspicions. These children are the real victims here. The truth of these things will be clear to you once you're a little more experienced. Anyways, thank you for your cooperation. We'll see ourselves out. Jiro, we did it! So, Jiro? You have a great daughter. It's not just her, idiot. There's another pretty important person living here, too. Yeah, he's talking about you, Nin. This is because you punks just had to go and say all that cheesy stuff. It wasn't cheesy, it was the truth. Anyways, I hunger. Give me some curry. So much for the sentimental moment. Alright, sit your butts down. This is where you two belong. Come on, Nin. It's time to eat. Alright, I can make...
All right.
So, I honestly went out and bought a manual push mower. You know, the ones that where you push along, you know, person power, whatever, and it turns the blades in the middle. One of those old-fashioned type mowers, right? Because of the fact that I kept doing that, where I was like, because we had so much rain these last few days, where I was like, oh, I'll just let the lawn dry out, and then I'll finally get around to mowing. And the grass just got so fucking high. And so I bought this push mower, and I made myself mow all the grass with this fucking push mower. It took me, the day I mowed the lawn with it, and it took me a good 4.5 hours to mow the whole fucking yard with this old-fashioned push mower. Just so I could be like, well, I got one that runs pretty well, and I'll just make sure to keep up with it regardless of how wet the grass is. What you said before, when you called me your dad, do you think you could say that again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. My stomach was too grumbly. What'd you say? Never mind. But yeah, oh. My fucking hand's killed. Was that my... Oh, that was my controller that made that noise on my table. I was trying to figure out what... Sorry, you got time right now? I just wanted to talk. It's hard to say some things right in front of Futaba. So she called me Dad. Hell of a title. Not one that I thought I'd ever get, but it's kind of nice having someone to sit and eat with, especially when she's such a big fan of my cooking. God, I'm a joke getting all sentimental like this at my age. You were already family. That's what I've always wanted to see. Whoa, it's pretty late already. Sorry to make you listen through all that. Still, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little sapiness now and then, even from an old grump like me. Alright, I'm gonna head to sleep. Don't catch a cold, okay? See ya. But yeah, it took me for... Oh, man. The grass is never gonna get that long again. Otherwise, I'm gonna pull that thing out and have to do it all over again that way. Taught myself a fucking lesson, that'll be sure. Alright, why not? What are your plans? Simply waiting isn't very fun. Alright, let's go meet with Yusuke for a little bit. Ah! Yeah.
Indeed.
I don't mind using it. It's not too bad if your grass is kept at a pretty decent height. I think the thing I hate the most is having to go through with a rake after, too. Alright, can't see you. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. Honestly, I think I found the way to pull myself out of my slump. Would you mind joining me again? The last time I hung out with Yusuke, he took me to the park
Let us be
and had me row him around so he could draw the couples in the other rowboats. And then we ran into one. It was a brother and sister, because the sister just always wanted to go rowing in Tokyo kind of deal in the park. So the brother was being a good brother and taking her out kind of deal. And so Yusuke thought they were dating, and they're like, no, we're it's familial love. It's not romantic love that you're seeing. And then as we went to leave, they're like, the sister goes, wait, if it's only couples that usually come here, and those two boys are in the thing together, the boat together, they started dying. The church, huh? Sometimes the art in churches are quite beautiful. Our bar-themed love proved to be quite useful for me indeed. After an enlightening session, I once again attempted to paint. However, nothing I put on the canvas was to my satisfaction. Before the gods of art, I am not but a lost sheep. Ah yes, lost sheep. I have come here with you for place. Oh fuck, I can't speak. I have come here with you for precisely that reason.
Indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind. I have seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them will not do. Would any believers be willing to model and help me capture the true essence of anguish? It seems not.
Well then.
Very well then, you will have to be my model today. Make me beautiful. I can only represent the reality of my face. Subject, BAM! Anything more would be asking too much. God damn.
Now then.
Let us begin. Show me a pose that will put the anguish of Christ on full display. I see. So this would be... no. Perhaps... Seems this is not working. I would like to capture anguish, yet you remain calm and composed. Even the slightest wrinkle can change one's impression of things. I shall not compromise, even for this sketch.
No.
Now, raise your hands higher. More. Give me more anguish. Bring it to its upper limits. Like this. This position. So this is the passion of... No, that's not. Forsaken by his disciples, abhorred as a criminal by the public, pierced with nails and hung on the cross. I understand now. This is the true anguish of the passion. Feels as though something is boiling up within me. What are you children doing? Oh, well, this is an art study. Art? That? I'm attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion of Christ as a point of reference. So you're interested in the anguish of the crucifixion? While it is true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross is a symbol of deep suffering, it also bears a much more positive message, one of the resurrection of forgiveness.
Oh.
Resurrection? Forgiveness? I'm not sure I understand. These ideas are contradictory to my conception of anguish. It may be difficult to grasp what I'm saying right now, but try to consider that the anguish one might feel today will someday bring forth new hope. Oh, and by the way, I suggest you contain your excitement while you're here. You may trouble the congregation. See, this is what I'm talking about. You run into moments in the game like this, where it's ridiculous. And then the next moment you run into it's like, yeah, my uncle abused me and all that kind of stuff, and so Jiro saved me from that life. And so I want to protect him by taking my uncle out. What the fuck? Like... So these shocking depictions are actually meant to represent forgiveness, not pain. Hope from anguish. I'm not sure I understand. I must learn more about the hearts of men. Nin, do you think I will be able to capture the truth someday? I'm sure you will. Indeed. If I do not have belief in my own abilities, I will never come to accomplish anything. It's exceedingly strange, though. Spending time with you has helped me discover new aspects of myself. You are perhaps a mirror.
I'm in your debt.
If there is anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. Alright, so this is what, rank 7? Oh, damn, that far behind.
Alright.
Let us return for home today. Let's return home for today. I bid you farewell. Farewell! Wonderful.
See you.
God damn it. Oh. Apologies for this call. Could I talk to you about something? The crucifixion supposedly symbolizes resurrection, forgiveness, and hope. But I could not grasp those connections. Once again, I made the same mistake of picking up on only the superficial meaning. The more more I think about it, the further I seem to be from understanding the abyss of the heart. There's still hope. Ah, so my anguish is what leads me to my hope. It's exactly what I learned earlier today. Thank you, Nin. Perhaps I need the change of perspective. I still have a tough road ahead, but talking to you gave me some relief. I'm truly fortunate to have you by my side. I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Elections are this weekend. These goddamn elections cases so loud. Blah, 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 blah. God, I get tired of
Brainwashing.
hearing
Let's show people the truth.
about, yeah, you know, we only got so much time before the thing happens. Lots to do. Shall we do a test? Alright. Gun guy or fortune teller chick? Gun guy or fortune. Alright, April, who should I go hang out with tonight? The gun guy or the fortune teller chick? I'll let you choose. I don't care. Neither one of them's ready, so. Alright. Shall we do a test? The shop's going to open again today. I look forward to seeing you. Alright, let's go. She's had an interesting storyline. She is involved with some, like, group that's kind of, it seems like they're kind of using people who actually have some, at least minor ability, where, like, fortune telling, psychic, all that kind of stuff is concerned, to earn money by making them sell the holy stones that she sold us when I first ran into her. You're alive yet dead at the same time dead. You have an interesting fate indeed. Do a verification test. Do you remember what happened last time? That man, Chairman Fukurai, visited me. If you have some time, can you stick around and chat for a bit? No. Actually, we'll get close to her this time because I have Nord on me. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay. Okay, let's go somewhere else. So I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. But I've decided I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village. I already told you about how it was a small traditional town, tucked away in the mountains, right? Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me as a messenger of God. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windowsill. Things went on like that for some time, until one day an angry mob came and burned the house down. That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. Found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo. Then once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. And that was when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed the divine power to save others from misfortune. That I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any power. But I thought I might be able to save people, even though I was a monster. Or perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those Holy Stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person. I don't think so.
What?
My fortune said you're supposed to hate me. I never thought you would overturn even that fate, Tendo-san.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. there's anything you need to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Tendo-san. Alright. Perfect. Rank 7.
All right.
Now that I think about it, though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. The ADP holds that what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. Honestly, I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm the maiden of relief. Just who is the chairman? Let me think it over some more. We can talk further next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tendo-san, please hear me out. Now that I think about it, I barely knew anything about the chairman, nor the ADP in general. So I'm thinking of doing some research on the ADP first. I'm done turning a blind eye. Be careful. I'll be okay, you can trust me. I am a little nervous, but I have to do this for the other members. I hope I'll find convincing information, something to bring the others to their senses. From now on, I will see with my own 2 eyes, rather than through cryptic fortunes. I'll let you know if I find anything, so please, promise me that you'll come by again. Now I should be going. It's the diet building election this weekend. Mr. Shido's monument isn't slowing down. Oh, movement. Did he fall ill because of the Phantom Thieves incident? People are making some noise about it, but it won't matter. It's almost scary how popular he is. The election's at the end of the week, right? Well, Shido's gonna win anyway. Not that I asked for your opinion on the election. Well, no matter what the cause was, the election is heading in the right direction. Before I knew it, Shido had everyone in the palm of his hand, deceiving people so well that they didn't even realize it. Just how influential is Shido?
Hey!
Wow. I don't know. I think it all depends on who gets called out these days. They depending on what the site is, certain people get called out, it seems like. They like to release the Cheshire, Intrigue Feline, and Golden Unicorn on YouTubers lately who are criticizing them. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about the Target and Mementos? Yeah. Well, we might as well since there's no one to hang out with here.
Everyone's here.
Alright, let's go ahead and view the requests.
Hey! Listen up.
Alright, womanizer, blah blah blah.
Come on.
What a jerk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
but... All right.
Alright, let's go beat up a womanizer apparently. The Lady Killer's Ballad. This is supposed to be a difficult... It's not too difficult. There's probably one in there now. Let's go take him down. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
I think we talked about this before, April. It's not... It's disheartening, but it's not unexpected that there's still people that will defend Steve, in part because... I do hate to say this, because, Steve is charismatic, especially to... Oh, not here. We'll head back this time. Steve is charismatic. If you aren't looking for certain things from him, right? Steve can come across charming, all that kind of stuff, and especially if you don't know his past history, right? It's only as you get to know him a little longer that some people get to experience the fun
Don't
that is
forget
Steve.
this feeling. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
Decisive victory.
most of those people that are going to really defend him aren't going to get close enough or interact with him in such a way to have that become a thing.
They found us, but if we defeat them quickly, it will be okay.
And some of the people, I am not surprised that they are
One enemy.
okay with Sean being, or
This'll be a
Steve being that way.
All right, Joker.
Because they are looking for
Good work,
something
everyone.
that he seems to be offering. A lot of times those are the people that we've talked about before, the people who are
They were nothing.
not in the best spot emotionally.
Joker, there's a chest. Let's open it.
No, it's not. And so he seems to offer something to them that makes them feel... Oh, that also doesn't help. That doesn't help at all either. If it's an anti-KD person, I don't like Katie. I have no problem saying that. Katie and I have butted heads a few times when she used to hang out in Uni's server.
Joker, they see us.
But I think
Enemies.
the problem is
They're no big deal.
he always talks about changing and never does, and then there's a lot of the same stuff that people might criticize Steve and his group for doing, like the doxing.
I feel like I need more.
She kind of does the same thing at times. Maybe not in the exact same way. At least not at first, but as time has gone on, Katie has definitely gotten worse. And all that does is fuel those people who,
They detected us.
you know,
Let's deal with them promptly, Joker.
all that does is fuel
One
the
enemy.
anger
And it's
that a lot of these people have.
By the myriad truths.
Enemy defeated. All right, Joker.
Don't forget this feeling.
Just like I thought.
Well, he's going to be everywhere right now, wherever Katie's name is, because
All right.
he is,
Level up.
as he likes to call it, unleashed. He's no longer on his NDA.
Okay.
And I don't
was
think
easy.
Katie used that NDA to bludgeon Steve the way she should have. Steve did a lot of stuff to deserve to have that NDA slapped against his fat head. She does. I really did try to help her at one point, and you know, I don't always agree with the way Uni does stuff. Right? I have no problem admitting that, and he'll admit that there are people who.
Analyzing the field.
All right, let me see. We have. I'm looking for the person here somewhere.
All right, let's.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had someone like Astronomy Live or something set that up for him. The bot thing. But yeah, I have no problem saying I disagree with Uni Rock on some stuff. And he has no problem admitting that people in his Discord will agree and disagree with him. And I do
You
not
better be careful, Joker. This.
disagree with how the Katie stuff went down where he's right. He offered
There's a
some pretty
shadow
good
waiting
criticism.
around here.
Where she's concerned, and I think it was on her to accept it, and she did not. She decided to turn that into, oh, everyone hates on Katie again, kind of deal. The honest truth was, no one was hating on Katie. We all wanted to see her do better. She kept talking about doing better, and then
Hey, don't make a mess back there.
she had
I'll charge a cleaning fee. Don't
really
worry
has
about
ended up
it.
being very
Stop
much
with Andy.
a Steve. I'm lost. That was new. What did he do to make you upset with him at the moment? I honestly have not been hanging around. There he is finally.
Then
In Discord and all that the last few days. I needed a break from all the Steve stuff. And all the Katie and Charlotte and all that kind of stuff. I just needed a break from the drama. I haven't really been in there too much.
Ah.
You've got to change his heart no matter what. Oh, you guys must be the fan thieves. But I haven't done anything wrong. They all brought it on themselves. I'm so glad to serve them, right?
Don't be
Because
ridiculous.
that's what you make them think.
This is
Don't
horrible.
talk to me like that, please. Whoa, I just got
This has to
chilled.
be a joke.
That's how you get girls wrapped up around your finger. So I guess you're not all talk. It's not something you'd understand if you're not popular with women. There's nothing better than seeing the moment her life is shattered, feeling like you control everything in her life. If you're going to get in my way, then I'm not going to go easy on you, okay? I've got women falling for me left and right, and I don't even have to lift a finger. I wonder who my next slave will be. Oh, awesome. I observe my talent.
For real?
Persona!
So he makes all the females attack. Great. Awesome. They're attacking each other.
Persona! Shall we?
But, of course he was so sad. I understand that there is... That's a touchy subject, that stuff there.
Persona!
But I personally, from the little bit that I've kind of looked into her, I personally do feel that she might be lying, right?
Persona!
And it's... It's because, not because, you know, like, oh, no one can have that or whatever, right? Yeah, I guess as much. I'm
Let's go. By the myriad truths.
it's hard to judge whether or not someone has, you know, multiple personality disorder or whatever, DID or whatever it is. It's very hard to judge that, especially with interactions online. Oh, thanks. That was so nice. But at the same time, yes and no. I think it depends on the situation for whether or not we can decide, right? I think we can be allowed to have the opinion of whether or not she has it. My opinion is she probably doesn't. Now, like I said, I don't have a medical license or anything like that. I don't have any degree and all that kind of stuff, all right? So I can only go off of the experience that I have in my life, right? And the experiences that I have in my life are more along the lines of con jobs, that kind of stuff, right? Like, it's kind of how I grew up. Yes, I do believe that she is unwell regardless. I don't know what she has. I will agree with that. I believe that I think she's seeking attention for whatever reasons, right? I think she has... There's something about her that desires attention, and she's going about it the wrong way. I don't believe it's as bad as she has stated, because there's certain things that she has stated that just aren't explainable by the excuses she gives, right? There is... And I guess it's because also, you know, I've grown up, like I said, grew up around a lot of con artists, I should say, people who are addicts and all this kind of stuff. They're very good at being con artists. But I also grew up around a lot of people who had extreme physical and mental disabilities. My mom, when she was sober, would be at work, and her job was to take care of children who had a lot of these disabilities. She taught them. She was a pre-primary impaired teacher's aide. And so I would go into her classes every now and then, all that kind of stuff. And I've got to experience some of the weirdest mental conditions that people have doing that, because these are the kids that are good enough to go to school, but they're not good enough to be in society, right? And it's not because they're violent or anything like that. It's just they can't function without somebody there to help them all the time. And the way Nat talks is that she needs someone there with her, right? But she doesn't come across that way to me when I see her actions and all that kind of stuff, right? It doesn't come across the way she describes what she needs. Now, like you said, there's something there. There's definitely something there. There's some mental or emotional or something is definitely there that she needs some help with. But it's a hard line to. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses for you, right? I'm not trying to say, oh, you should still like them or not be upset with them. If you're upset with them for this, you have every right to feel that way. But I think we have to remember that she kind of seemed to have inserted herself in this case, into this whole drama field, right? This minefield of stupidity that's occurring everywhere around Katie Joy and the Toddy stuff and Steve and this minefield of stupidity. She's kind of walked right herself into it, right? And though it isn't excusing and making okay what's being done that's upset you, I think we have to remember that, unfortunately, she is in this minefield of stupidity. And as such, she has opened herself up to opinions and criticisms and all that kind of stuff where her claimed disabilities are. And it's hard to decide which of those claims are false and which are true, because of the fact that a lot of stuff she claims as her disability, when you kind of look into it a little bit, doesn't seem to fit the way she's describing it. The normal way such a disability might work. And because of that, she has now opened herself up to criticisms a little further. Now, does that mean some of these criticisms might be going overboard? Easily, possibly. And I think it is up to us as the viewers to decide how much we want to be involved with that subject matter. Like I said, I've kind of taken a break from it at the moment. It's been a little bit too much for me. It's a lot of he said, she said, and a lot of vitriolic and asinine behaviors just for seemingly the sake of acting like children. You know, I hung out with Uni the other day on a stream with Navy and all that kind of stuff, and I was having fun, and then I actually had to leave because I had a family member call and they needed me to come pick them up. They were a little bit tipsy, and they didn't feel like driving, they didn't feel safe. And their husband is a pilot, so he was unavailable. He was actually over in a whole different state at the time. And so I left, I picked her up, dropped her home, and went home and just read the rest of my night myself. And yeah, it's just, as much as I really enjoy hanging out and interacting with a lot of people at the moment, it's just a little too much drama for me at this time. It's especially right now. You know, I'm kind of home on my own. It's just me, the dog. You know, there's a kid that I look after. He's in the basement. One of my son's friends. He lives with me because, you know, his home situation wasn't the greatest. So I said, you know, no problem. Stay with me. As long as you need to stay with me. You know, a couple $100 rent. Make sure you're going to work. Have a plan for yourself going for the future. That kind of stuff, right? But for the most part, it's just me. We hang out and talk, Ken and I, and here and there, but I can't get involved in the drama too much when I'm kind of on my own, because I don't have solid grounding in a sense. Like when it's me and my kid, when it's me and my daughter, my son is off traipsing wherever he is. I think he's in Illinois at the moment. But when she and I have kind of like a little grounding mechanism. I have someone who I can concentrate on without the drama getting to me too much. But when it's basically just me in the house, the drama can just get to me too much, and it affects me in a way that I don't enjoy. It makes me angry, it makes me irritable, and when I get that way, I have trouble sleeping, and when I have trouble sleeping, I find myself sometimes, I get depressed quite easily then. And, you know, that's not a state I need to be in if I want to continue doing better for myself, which I'm trying to do. And so I make the healthy choice, and I kind of step back, and I pop into the Discord every now and then, just say hi to people, let them know that I'm up and moving, that I'm still around. And there's a couple of people that I talk to on purpose because I quite enjoy them, you know. And other than that, I just kind of let it go. Instead of like, I'm doing this instead. I'm enjoying a couple of really tasty but very like low alcohol beer, which surprised me. I'm drinking a French toast beer, and it's really good, but I usually drink beer with a much higher alcohol content, so it's almost kind of sweet, this beer. I wouldn't say it's very smart. It is definitely a defense mechanism. That's right, because I have no problem admitting to the fact that after my wife passed away, I spent a good 3 years kind of in a haze. And it is during that time when I kind of got hooked by Steve McRae and his group. It felt good to belong somewhere when I really needed to feel like I had to belong somewhere, because I just felt alone. And I'm sorry, I'm reading this and trying to talk to you at the same time. And
I'm sorry.
So I am careful about how I interact with things around me because of that. Like, I feel very taken advantage of looking back, and the time I spent in a lot of Stephen Cray stuff, because I used to feel guilty when I couldn't donate money to whatever cause they were doing, or Super Chat, or PayPal, or Patreon, or whatever. I used to feel fucking guilty about it. And you should never feel guilty about donating money. But I used to feel guilty. And then when I did donate money, finally I donated to Steve, or not Steve, I donated to Sean. And then to find out, you know, that later on when questions were being asked and all that kind of stuff, and then to have it come out like, yeah, all the questions that were being asked ended up being truthful, whereas Sean and them weren't being. It made me really angry. I was very, very angry about that. And it is why I really like the fact that I have never felt guilty or not guilty about donating money to Uni here and there. Like, he asks, so it's this PayPal, all that kind of stuff up, and I don't ever feel like I have to pay him, right? But with Steve and them, I felt like I had to pay them. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just, I don't know. It's so hard to explain now because it seems so, like, I'm different than I was before my wife passed away. Now, like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Like, in my head, I know what I want to think, right? Or what I want to say, but let's return to the entrance. Don't really need to be here. I was a very different person before I met my wife, even, right? I don't.
What do you want to do?
Regret the life I led before I met her. Though it really wasn't a proper life in some ways. Like, I didn't. A lot of what I did was things that were done to make me feel good about what I was doing at the time, right?
Ah, you're back.
The whole, like, you know, the whole comment about more than one thing, about females, right? About dating, all that kind of stuff. Before I met Jay, I was dating 4 girls at once in basically a polyamorous relationship, right? And it was all just because I didn't feel I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, I cared about them, but it wasn't love at all. I have no problem admitting that. I cared about them. I thought they were good people, but it was definitely more of a distraction. And then I met Jay, and we were friends at first. Like, there was never a romantic thing there at first. Like, though I will admit, I was very attracted to her. But I didn't try to get her to date me or anything like that at the time. But I don't know why. Like, I don't even know why now, because it used to be like if I was attracted to someone. I got married when I was 23, so I'm still pretty fucking young now. I'm only 38? Yeah, 38, Jesus. But yeah, I was very attracted to her, and I couldn't tell you why I decided to. Like, well, I know why I decided to, because I knew she wouldn't do the polyamorous thing. I knew she wasn't going to be into that, but I changed a lot of the things I used to do in order to make myself presentable to her. Like, I used to smoke a lot. I don't mean like just cigarettes, right? Nothing. I've never done any drugs besides alcohol, caffeine, and nicotine. Sounds complicated. So, but yeah, I never really cared about smoking, all that kind of stuff, and I knew it bothered her. I didn't plan on quitting or anything like that, and then
Hey!
I ended up smoking a pack of cigarettes one time doing math homework. And, I smoked this whole fucking pack of cigarettes in like 45 minutes. Just chanting one off the other. And, I talked to Jay, not too long after that. We were just talking. I'd call her up and just talk to her every now and then. Just to talk to her. She, like I said, she was a good friend. She had her own life. She had a kid.
Hey.
My son is actually hers from her first marriage. And so I talked to her and I check up on her son Nick and all this kind of stuff, and just being a good friend. And I told her, I was talking to her about the fact that I had smoked this pack of cigarettes in one sitting in 45 minutes. And she started to like literally gag over the phone while I was talking to her. And that and the fact that I literally sat down and smoked that pack of cigarettes without thinking about it made me quit. In fact, the very next day, I was driving to school with my best friend. I was just I had 2 packs of cigarettes in my backpack, and those just went out the window, and I never picked up a cigarette after that. But yeah, it was things like that, like... And that's when I decided to actually ask her out, was the fact that I realized that I was changing my habits not only to be better for me, but the fact that she would talk about how she wished I wouldn't do something. And I would make changes. Sometimes minor, sometimes major. Like the not smoking thing was a major change. Sometimes little things like going to bed a little earlier or not letting myself get so annoyed doing homework. And so one day I actually told her, when I was talking to her, I was like, look, you know what? I said, I'm going to marry you. And she laughed at me. I said, you don't believe me? I said, we're going to start dating in the next week. She laughed at it a little harder. And while she was laughing, I called up every girl I was seeing at the time and broke up with them over the phone. Then I turned and looked at her and I said, in the next week, you're going to be my only girlfriend. Watch. A week later, we were dating. And then we got married in 2005. About 2 years after we started dating. But yeah, that was... Honestly, being married to her was probably the like, I love my kids. Please never ever doubt that I love my kids, right? I have no problem admitting that my son is not my biological son, right? But he's my son. And then we have my kid, my daughter, that she and I did have together. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have made it through at all after Jay passed away. As much as I love my kids, Jay was my everything. She, like, when everyone talks, oh, they're my world, blah, 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 they're talking about their kids and all that. Like, I really, really love my kids. But their mom was my entire world. That woman could do no wrong, could set the sun and rise the moon and all that kind of stuff, right? And losing her was honestly probably worst moment in my entire life. And it sounds bad, right? Because you'd think, oh, you know, the loss of a child before you. If I had Jay here and I lost one of the kids, it would ruin me. It really would, right? But God, it makes me terrible. It makes me feel terrible to feel this way, but I don't think it would affect me the same way losing her affected me. Not because it wouldn't hurt, right? Losing any of my kids would just like I said, it would really, that would be another thing that destroyed me. But when I lost her, the only way I've ever been able to describe it in any way that has made any sense is she was the foundation to a house for me, right? And so when I lost her, it's like someone took a hammer and knocked all the foundation out and the house collapsed in on itself. And the kids would make up a floor, right? Or the roof or whatever. And yeah, it's devastating for something to happen, like a whole floor wipes out, all that kind of stuff. But I had to rebuild everything after she passed away for myself. Like, it was... I don't know. It's so hard to explain because I know what the emotions are that I'm feeling, but I can't describe the emotions. Do I still feel it with me? Sometimes. I know that like I've had some people ask me why I don't start dating now, at least, right? Or think about dating now. Now that I'm lucid, basically. And they don't get when I say that for me right now, and I don't know if that'll ever change, I feel like I would be cheating on her. And it's a silly thing to think of. She's not here to cheat on her with, but I don't know if that's ever going to be something that I do for myself. Like, I don't think... I don't know if that's going to be ever... It's something that ever changes for me. Like, sorry, spelling this wrong. And... it's just... I can't imagine sharing who I am the way I shared myself with her, with anyone else. And I know that any relationship that I would have also would always be judged and based upon the relationship I had with her. And that would never be fair to anyone, myself, to the person I'm dating, to the memories of Ginny and all that kind of stuff, right? And I don't... It doesn't mean that I don't desire certain moments that you would share with a loved one, right? Like, I don't... It sounds weird, like, it's not it's not the intimacy of sex that I miss, right? It's actually the other intimate moments, like sitting down on a couch and just snuggling with someone, or taking a hug from someone, that kind of stuff, right? those are the moments I miss more than anything else. And they were special to me in a way that's, again, it's hard to describe. There's a certain level of comfort and safety that comes from giving or taking a hug from someone or cuddling someone that feels right when they're with you. You know, there's a certain level of, like I said, safety. Like, and I don't mean like, oh, you know, no one can hurt me. It's the fact that you know that even if someone does hurt you emotionally, physically, whatever, that this person will have your back regardless. And that comes from, like I said, that does come from being really good friends with someone before you ever start dating them. Or at least forming that kind of friendship after you start dating and you get married and all that kind of stuff, and working at having that kind of friendship. I was lucky enough that she and I did end up having a really good friendship before we started dating, and then when we were married, we continued that friendship. She was, I know everyone talks about, oh, you know, they're my best friend or whatever, but she really was, like, I have a best friend who's a guy, right? I grew up with him, and as much as that man is my best friend, like, I can call him right now and tell him, hey, look, Mike, I know it's really late, you know, but, you know, I'm drunk, I'm having a hard time tonight, can you just come by and just have a pizza with me or something? He'll come by. He'll fucking pick up the pizza from Kroger or wherever he needs to, come by and sit down and just have a pizza with me, play some Mortal Kombat or something, and that's that, right? You know, we grew up together, the two of us. But it is a different level of friendship when that person is your significant other too. And I think that's the kind of relationship that I would be yearning for. I don't know if I could find again. And maybe it's cowardice a little bit, you know, not wanting to go out and look for it or not trying to look for it or whatever, but, you know, yeah, he is. He is one of the best friends. I've got another really good friend too. Leroy, the guy who games with me on Sunday sometimes, is a really good friend too. Like, if he's around online, because he and I hang out online, we live way far apart. But if he's around online, you know, he and I can talk for hours. Really good guy. I've lucked out in the fact that I've managed to form some pretty good friendships with people. Yeah, you know, it's, I don't know. But yeah, when I was, after Jay died, when I was in a fugue state, what was it? I described it to, I don't really talk to therapists at all, right? Not that I think that they're bunk or anything like that. I think that they can be very helpful. But when I was very young, my parents got divorced, and I had to go see a counselor/therapist, state mandated. And it was not a pleasant experience. I have some hang-ups where therapists and all that are concerned. I've lucked out in the fact that there is one that I trust a lot, who my daughter sees, for her mother's death. And I trust her a lot because my wife trusted her, and my wife used to see her when she was in high school and she was having some hard times. So this is a woman who my wife recommended and all this kind of stuff, and I talked to her myself before Sophie ever saw her, and, you know, I think she's a good person. But due to my own personal hang-ups, I don't really see therapists. But I did talk to her. She wanted to talk to me before she saw Sophia, just to kind of see where I was at. And she asked me to describe how I kind of felt at the time about the way I was kind of moving through the world and all that kind of stuff. And the best way I could ever describe it is, it was like everything was made of peanut butter. My brain, the air, everything was just made of peanut, and it just was just slow and just hard to get through. Nothing fit right, nothing mentally fit right because it was all jammed up with peanut butter. And so all my thoughts were slow, all my thoughts were gooey. And then you'd have moments where that wasn't the case. Like, it would be like, everything would be peanut butter and foggy and all this kind of stuff. And then for a couple of minutes or an hour sometimes even, everything would be really clear and concise, and I could form a full thought, and then it would just be peanut butter again. And that's kind of how the world was for me for 3 years. Mentally. And kind of felt that way physically. Emotionally, she asked me to describe how I felt emotionally. Because I didn't know this until Jay passed, right? But grief can actually be a physical thing as well. Like, you can actually feel physical pain from grief. Now, before Jay passed, I would have been like, that doesn't make sense. How can, an emotion hurt you physically and all this kind of stuff. The best way I can ever describe how my grief for Jay is the fact that it felt like a ball of molten razor blades that I had to swallow and hold in my chest all the time. So, during this time where everything was peanut butter and my emotions were a ball of molten razor blades, I came across Steve. And like I said, he is charming. I fucking hate that. But when you first meet the man, he can be very charming. Not so much now. I think he's kind of... At times he still exudes that little bit of charm and charisma, but I think he... Maybe it's just I can see it through it a little bit more now, but... When I was going through that shit, he was very charismatic and charming, and... he had a co-host, Cheshire, who... I wasn't attracted to her, right? I thought she was cute. But not cute as in like, oh, she's cute, I want to date her kind of cute. Like, cute as in, like, the way I view my daughter or my sisters, right? That kind of cute. And, like I said, it wasn't like a, oh, she's so cute, girl next door kind of cute. That's the way that, it was, like I said, it was very much more like, how I would view my sisters or my daughter kind of cute. Like this warm kind of cute. Not a ooh kind of cute. And it was weird to me because I'd see these people like fawning over Cheshire. And I could never understand it because, like I said, she didn't come across sexy to me. But these people thought she was. And Steve was charming, and he had this co-host on who was cute in a way that made me feel a little protective of her, the same way I felt about my daughter and my sisters. And they would, they wouldn't really talk about it per se, but he would bring up how much Kyle stole from him, and they never really outright said, oh, I'm having so much trouble, all this kind of stuff, but he would bring up how much money he was missing, and, how it's taking advantage of his daughter, all this kind of stuff, and I just felt for him. And I always just felt fucking guilty that I couldn't do more and help him and all this kind of stuff, and now I look back and I'm so thankful that I couldn't help him more. So I see the way he acts, the way KJ acts, the way all these people seem to be acting. And I don't get it. I don't get where people think herding this bunch of broken cats into a fucking box makes them the good guys. Now, I got way off topic here, so we're talking about Nat. But yeah, so, I don't know. It is not a magical power. I'll tell you that much, April. It is a con big time. It is actually not a difficult con to pull off with the group that they use it on. I could do the same thing they do very easily, because that's the kind of people I grew up around. And you watch it, and you learn it. And, you know how to pull it off, and sometimes you know how to avoid it when you can think straight. But they tug on your heartstrings without actually fully tugging on your heartstrings. Steve will mention how much money he's owed, and how he wishes that you hadn't been attacked like that. So his money that he's owed is an attack on you. Tug. Right? That'll get something. And then, you know, that was money for my daughter. Kyle stole it. Tug. You know, and then you got Cheshire. All these lonely men and some women. Cheshire seems like she's available to them. She acts a certain way. She wears her clothes a little extra loose sometimes, or she dresses up just a little bit, trying to pull off that girl next door vibe. Her hair's always just a little messy. She acts a little clumsy, a little cutesy. Tug. They pull a lot of the look over here, not over here stuff. That's another tug. Look how terribly these people are acting. They want to hurt you. Tug. And I think that's actually, to bring it around big time full circle, come back around. I think that is what makes me not trust Nat. Because that's actually what we were kind of talking about, was Nat originally. Is the fact that she plays a lot of that tugging game. Where she's the victim. And all that kind of stuff. I don't trust her story. In part because it's just a little too convenient. Now, does it mean that there isn't something there? No, like we both said. She might have... Sorry about the... Sorry about the head scene. No, she might have something. I think it's very possible that she has some kind of mental deficiency, or at least emotional. Now, is it what she claims it is? I don't think so. I think she is definitely, you know, tugging on people's heartstrings herself. And any good orator, any good communicator, any good, not communicator, starts with a C though. Critiquer, no. Commentator, there we go. Any good commentator will tug on your heartstrings a little bit. Maybe not in the same way that Steve and all them do, but they need to keep you engaged. You need to tell a story in such a way that the audience feels something. They might feel irritation or anger, they might feel sadness, they might feel joy, they might feel desire, or they might, you know, that kind of stuff, right? Anytime you commentate on something, you have to tell a story. You have to narrate it in such a way that your point comes across, and if you're doing it properly, even if you talk about the other person's point, it's your point that's important, without saying this person's point is garbage unless you're giving your opinion as a commentator. Then you can be like, this person's garbage. And that is sometimes what Rockman does for some of the titles of his shows and all that kind of stuff. And he's pretty good at it. Now, do I always agree with it? No. Just like you at this moment, you know. But I think the difference is I have brought my complaints up to him at times and said, hey, look, I don't regret the way you're doing this. I think you could probably do it a little better. And I try to give him ideas for how I would feel about it being better. And even if he takes my advice or my comments or my opinion and doesn't follow through with the way I would like him to, he at least listens and responds to me. I've had one or two occasions where I did the same thing with Steve. Not when I was stuck in the fog. Much later. And Cheshire and Golden Unicorn and all that kind of stuff, where I brought up opinions and ended up turning it into a trolling fest with Golden Unicorn at one point. I have no problem denying or admitting to that, rather. And, God, she's so dunderheaded. Anyways, yeah, I have no problem admitting to that, but I don't know. It wasn't... I don't know. I'm just glad I'm not in the middle of all that drama at the moment. Sorry, even though these don't have a lot of alcohol in them, that's like number 4 I'm drinking here tonight, since I started playing about 3 hours ago, and haven't had any beer in a while. I don't feel buzzed or anything yet, but I can definitely tell that it's making my thoughts a little sloppy. Alright, let's get back to this game a little bit here. Laying into someone. This definitely is ending in ing. When you lay into someone, you're yelling at them, you're berating them. B-E-R-A, don't work. Hollering? H. That won't work. Laying into someone. Yelling. Hollering. Scolding. C-O-L-D. Oh, there's no D. Fuck. That would have been a good one, too. Sling, slaving. Beat it? Well, that could be it. Let's see. B-E. I don't think it's long enough. Yeah. B-E-A. I don't think there's a T, though. Yeah, no T. Maybe, let's try bearing. Oh, I thought I had it for a sec. Let's see. Lobbing? It's not sobbing. Sing. Basing. Bracing. Bearing. This is gotta be physical. Health exam is a physical. Related to words. It's not orate. Related to words. It's not voicing. Oh, damn it. I'm about to cheat here. I haven't had to pull it up in like forever, but I do have the webpage saved for the crossword puzzles in this game. Because sometimes I'll ask ones that deal with Japanese culture, and I don't know enough about Japanese culture at times. So let's see. Number 29. Laying into someone. Oh, I feel stupid. We were close. We got close. Oh, I messed up. Bashing. Bashing them. Originally meaning hitting or striking, the term also means severely criticizing a person or a group, either directly or behind their backs. See, I would have thought of just hitting or striking myself. Bashing is, even though it's from our time, it's not something I really think of when I say I'm going to criticize someone. In Japanese restaurant slang, bashing also means clearing the dishes on a table, similar to how striking the set in English means cleaning up a filming location.
All right.
I see.
Don't worry, Cat. I actually didn't know that one either. Alright, well. I guess...
Hey!
Oh, that's right, I got... Let's see if we can't, I went to... I can just go to...
Well then.
Been searching all along,
Hey,
confessing while I know
usually I do better when I'm drinking, because even though my brain might be sloppy, it's, a little easier to think outside the box kind of deal. But what are we doing today? I can't just sit around. I'm shopping at the underground mall and should be off. So we should be off for a little while. I think it's just because, like I said, when I think of bashing, I think of like striking something or hitting something with something, right? I don't think of criticism or laying into someone kind of deal.
We'll just
We've done
have to
all we
wait
can.
for now.
What to do now is-
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. We'll hang out with her.
Yeah.
What should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
Where should we go? Somewhere popular, huh? So, Akihabara? Harajuku. Park. So, Anne wants to go somewhere popular. The only most popular place I can think of is Harajuku. That's where to go. But the weather's not right for today. Okay. Weather's not good. Oh, it must be raining. No,
Aw, that's too bad.
because none of those places are good to
We'll
hang out.
just have to. Oh, yeah.
So we'll go have tea.
Yeah.
Let's go have some tea.
Let's go.
I listened to An for a while. She kept talking on and on. After a little while, I zoned out.
Thanks.
It is used for verbal here, but I've always associated it more with physical.
Ah, you're back.
I am. Thanks for noticing. It's insane how popular Shido is. More stuff about Shido. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I can hang out with Sojiro, or I can hang out with, I kind of like where his storyline seems to be going. You have any plans tonight? Hang out with me for a bit, will you? Yeah, let's hang out.
Been searching all along. Confessing while I know.
You guys are religious? No, we're having Wakaba Square. Okay.
All right, then.
Oh, man.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death. But it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too. Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the four of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news.
I like Sojiro's
The
character.
family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety?
Yes, sir, they do.
You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store. But you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know, I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
Awesome. Oh, cool. I maxed out his
I
ranking,
am
too.
thou. That thy bond shall become. Thou hast awakened to the old.
All right. Curry Master allows you to make curry that greatly.
All right. All right.
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba? I can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing?
I hunger. Curry time.
Yeah.
Fucking Sojiro.
Let's go home.
The new Shido administration will pull us out of this recession and renew our economy. He's really the only option we have. I really hope we can succeed and not succumb to that slander. This election may very well be a historical turning point. No kidding, I was told right up to my face. Don't you fucking date my daughter. I love you, but I'll fucking kill you. We should feel lucky to be able to witness such a historic event.
I should have known.
The support for Shido is as strong as ever. I'm astounded he was able to deceive this many people. Madarame was a shrewd con artist, but Shido's at an entirely different level. But the charade will come to a halt soon. Once he unveils the truth, the good people of Tokyo will rally together against this tyrant. Until then, I must be patient. Don't you get with Futaba. Alright, the Thieves' Den is updated. Alright, so what's the plan? You got plans today? Plans today? Yeah, we'll go hang out with Futaba, try and get her maxed out real quick when she's available. everything's finished, right? All we gotta do now is wait
Hey,
like
hey.
wafers. That's not what she said. Wait like always. I don't know why I said wafers.
Alright,
Let's
see
go
you.
check on Ryuji. I hate this guy. I have been holding off on doing any of his stuff because this one, he annoys me. Yeah, go right away. Ryuji annoys me. I don't like his character at all. He's always angry, you know, like blowing up and all that kind of stuff, and it frustrates me. I don't know what it is about this
Yo.
guy, but I just do not like him. Like I said, it ain't over till he actually confesses it, right? Alright, might as well hang out with Ryuji.
Wanna get going?
Oh, I got a new place to go to now, too. Fine, whatever.
All right.
Okubuku Ramen. I would love to go in an actual ramen shop instead of my homemade ramen that I make for Sophia every now and then. I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat, sweat dripping down over my face. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going after a good run, you know? We just come all the way out here after practice, and I guess it's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakoaka around a few times, but for some reason it doesn't look like he's getting along with others. You worried about him? Yeah, kind of. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting up with the Kenoshita shit, and how I effed it all up for him. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore, so they've been storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. Ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low, though. I don't want them heading up like... But you're doing great. You know what? You're right. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I'd never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? It's all good. For real though, it's been a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. Oh, cool. Yay!
All right.
We ranked up with Ryuji. Sweet. Yay. Eventually, I'll end up having to have all of these maxed out. Not this playthrough. I don't know. I just really don't like Ryuji.
See ya!
Like, his character has his moments where, like, I'm like, oh, cool, like, that's a cool Ryuji moment. But generally, his character is just yelling at people and getting everyone else into trouble that way. Those who don't choose Shido are un-Japanese. What are you saying? Those are the comments I've heard throughout the city. It's like that online too. Everyone's saying the same thing. That don't make any sense. Blah, 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 blah.
Makoto's right. I have a bad feeling about all of this. You're especially in danger. Be careful.
I'm never in danger. I'm the main character. I got main character status.
Searching all along, facing while alone.
Let's see. Oh, come on, don't do this to me now.
Clouds resting. The real question
Let's see, where else?
is, where have I
Alright, let's go hang out with the Shogi chick. Might as well.
Good evening.
There are no set principles for victory. You must always seek to make the best move possible. Please continue to do what you believe in, Mr. I'm not in the mood for a match right now. I can't teach you Shogi right now, or rather from now on. I'm at a checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. For me, seems trouble. I feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. Let's go ahead and hang out with her. What's up, bro? What? You'll help me think. Thank you.
Actually,
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me that I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. What do you mean? It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women, and as a result, get more female fans. Then when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way, I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against them and instantly become famous. That won't work. I wish I could agree, but I feel my mother may be right. People do love a good comeback story. Coming from the TV industry, my mother does have great insight for entertainment. This time around, I couldn't help but argue it's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
It's
And that
terrible.
once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
I agree. You should always go out with a fucking bang, man. Even if it helped me to become famous and ease my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Let's do something about it. Come on, PlayStation. Pull it together. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? It's Mitsuyo Togo. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Upstaging the stage mom. Okay. Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna steal your mom's heart. I mean, your mom has gas and she needs to fart. That damn circus is happening soon. It's almost election day. I'm getting excited. Is Shio-san okay? We haven't heard from him since then. He's strong. He'll be back in no time. We're with you, Shido. Hurry up and become Prime Minister.
hey,
Shouldn't you tell the others about the target mementos? Yeah, I probably should. Come on. You can do it, PlayStation. Come on, internet, actually. Don't get rusty. Alright, I should actually probably call it here because my internet's jumping in and out right now. I'm watching the signal drop in and out on my screen here. So I'll call it in for now. The kid in the basement is probably playing and talking to his friends and all that kind of stuff on Call of Duty, and he's a lot closer to the signal than I am, which usually means that my signal gets screwed up here and there. So I will call it in here and save the game. Actually, first, before we do that, let's go to Thieves Den. One last thing before I head in. Let's see what got added to Thieves Den here. Palace Maker and Gallery. Alright, what got added to the Palace Maker? Confidant stuff. The Cafe Le Blanc. Yes, I can do this item. I might be back on later, honestly. We'll see. Probably just gonna lay down and read for a little bit after I buy the pictures in the gallery. I really like how they did the awards on here. This is what's gonna take me a couple of playthroughs to do for sure too, is that. Have fun mowing your lawn. I'm glad I'm not mowing your lawn. See you later, April. I might be back on later if I can't sleep. What is this? Alright, return to game and then I'll save it. Yes. Alright,
I should write something.
You should. And write the day and the time down and you say it complete. Alright. That's that. Good night. Good day.